So, we last left off. The group regathered at the Rebellious Worker, a tavern on the outskirts of Gaidnar. They spent some time familiarizing themselves with some local farmers and found themselves speaking with the bartender. He told them of his alcohol run down to the port that gets ambushed every time. The group offered their services and left the next morning with the cook, Cecil. Once in the port, they watched as little Cecil loaded 20 crates by himself. Once all was loaded, they made their way back, keeping a very vigilant eye out for goblins. After seeing something rustle around in the bushes, they chose to investigate. They sent Cecil into the bushes, where he was quickly knocked out unconscious. The group then investigated more and found about a dozen goblins jump out of the nearby bushes. After 3 of the 4 party members were knocked unconscious, Zag was able to make a deal with the goblins, where they would let him go free in exchange for half of their cargo. He agreed, saved his group, while the goblins made off with half of their loot. The party then decided to dispose of Cecil and steal the cart and horses and make their way... God, I have to fucking say that. The party decided to dispose of Cecil, steal the cart, and make their way to Destamdador. After the 7-week trip, the party stands at the gates of Destamdador. A crystal dragonborn, a shifter, and 2 identical 3-foot-tall goblins. With that, the world is yours.
What was the queen's name?
You don't know. You were never told. You stand in front of this large gate, a large gate with like buildings along the side. Not quite like a stone wall, but kind of just like a wall made of buildings with a large gate. 2 guards standing either side of it, just kind of monitoring the area as you guys approach in your cart full of stolen goods.
We've like removed the logos and stuff from the old.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You did do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the city seems pretty nice. We should have came here first.
If only someone had hinted at such a thing to occur.
It was a side quest. Come on.
Yeah, we did a side quest where we turned off one of your cities.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, cool. All right. The world is yours.
It's really not. We only have access to like a third of it now.
I'd say you still have 3/4 of the world is yours.
Okay.
You're not welcome in two main areas.
I guess we go into the gate.
So none of us are really down for resting, right? Because we've just been chilling on the cart.
Yeah, no, you guys have pretty much. You guys are beyond rested. What the? I forgot.
You forgot?
Oh, they opened up Roll20.
I forgot.
All right.
Roll20 did you open?
What do you think? Which one do you think I opened? Anyways, the guards kind of see you approach, and one of them holds a hand out to you and steps forward. Your business in Destamdador? Oh, you're tired, I see.
We need to speak with the queen.
He kind of looks you up and down and turns back around and goes back to the gate. Wait here a second. And he goes and he speaks with the other guard, and you kind of hear a bit of muttering, but you can't quite make out what they're saying. And then
while he's talking to the guard, I like whisper to the rest of the party, "What were we supposed to ask the queen about?"
Some sort of shipment.
It's been months. I have no idea.
You guys
Actually, if I recall correctly, I believe when we declined his offer for his job, he said to go search for work from her.
if one of you want, I'll only let one of you. But I'll let you make just a straight just a straight wisdom check.
I'll do it.
To see if you remember exactly what
17.
Lord Keldrin gave you. Okay, 17. So 17. You recall Lord Keldrin. He didn't really exactly tell you any specific business with the Queen. He just wanted you to guard a shipment of valuables that were heading for the Queen, that were destined to be given to the Queen. So it wasn't really a quest for the Queen, it was more just to bring something to the Queen. But he also did tell you, if you seeked any more information or kind of path in Amostifan, that the Queen was the best person to talk to.
Dude, I was so ready to roll a history because it's intelligence and you're like wisdom. Damn.
We are pretty good at guarding cargo. We've got a good track record.
Oh, do you? Do you have a good track record?
We managed to get
I
this
have
all
a
the way
great
over.
tracker.
That Cecil guy was kind of a menace. I'm gonna be honest.
Man, I can't believe that guy tried to steal our wine. The fuck?
As you guys are kind of talking amongst yourself, the guard comes back and he goes, sure, the Queen will speak with you. Please follow me. And he seems very nervous almost and reluctant, but he's begins to lead you within the gates. The gates open wide, and you're let into this beautiful city with carved stone pathways, tall buildings, beautifully architectured, a large fountain in the center of this small area at the front, gushing water. It's beautiful, beautifully
Well, that was
architectured.
easy.
It's quite nice. You can tell that a lot of care has been put into this area. You can see just above, at the top of the hill, kind of like the castle. That's large, huge. Like you can see it it's quite a ways away, but you can see it very clearly. And the guard walks you and kind of leads you with one following behind. They lead you about an hour into the city, up some pathways, and up into what is the Queen's courtyard. You enter. He turns around and he says, this is as far as the cart can come, but if you will follow me."
So, did you trade shifts with somebody, or did you just leave that gate alone? I didn't see anybody else coming over there.
Oh no,
There were two of them there, weren't there?
No, the second one followed you.
Oh, okay.
There are plenty to guard the gate. We exchange. It is actually, believe it or not, it is my job to escort people from the gate to.
Oh.
So.
Well, you're very good at your job.
How much you
Okay,
can pay?
well,
Sorry, what?
Nothing, never mind.
you said that we can't bring the cart any further. Can you assure its safety?
Oh, certainly. The civilians are not allowed within these walls, or within these gates, I should say. The Queen's courtyard is probably the safest area in Destamdador.
Alright.
Please follow me. And he ushers you inside, and you come to these large doors, and he turns to you again and says, any weapons or anything, please, hand them to this gentleman here. And there's a guard there, and he's kind of holding a large crate, and he just places it down at your feet, and they gesture for you to put all your weapons with them.
I will put all my weapons down.
Okay.
I'll put my two swords down, but I want to try and hide my darts.
Make a sleight of hand check.
13.
All of them, please. If you wish to see the queen, all of them.
All right, fine.
Dude, I try to hide my great club now.
Sleight of hand check with extra disadvantage. With a DC of 38.
It's not a weapon, it's a tree trunk. Yeah, I put everything down, but I keep the cube that Shorson's kept on me.
Okay. He doesn't really question it. He just assumes it's like a metal cube. It's only about like 3 inches by 3. It's like a 3 inch by 3 inch cube, right? It's not too big.
Yeah, it's like it fits in your hand.
Yeah. Okay. So he doesn't question it at all. This way, please. And the other guard takes the box and he brings him, and he kind of like brings him into a side room off the side of the front doors, and he leads you inside, and you're met with this grand hall with chandeliers aplenty hanging from the roof, like fresh carved wood with painted ceilings. Utterly beautiful. Just kind of, you stare at it and you have to take a second to just take it all in. And he actually does wait for you. He's used to this feeling as people walk in, as they just take in the beauty of what is the Great Hall. So he waits for you a second, and then kind of, once you are finished admiring the beauty of this architecture, he brings you forth, and you walk down quite a large hall until you're led up a staircase. Grand staircase that kind of tapers from the bottom to the top, and tapers kind of smaller at the top, and then there is a small door which he opens and leads into what looks to be a dining room area. It's much smaller than the hall, but there's a table that's about 20 feet by 10 feet, so it's still quite a large table, and at the back you see what looks to be a female in a large gown, like Victorian-esque style, like massive gown, bright white with purple outlines, ruffles galore, and the hair just ploofed up like crazy. And she just stands there facing the wall, staring at a beautiful painting of the horizon and the mountains. As he leads you forward, the queen will see you now.
Yeah.
You just sit there and groan.
I like the way you said that.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Zag?
I don't like the way these guards talk.
I'm gonna do my best to do a Zag impression, because Yas can't perfectly mimic voices as well.
Yeah. Okay. So there's just 2 goblins just sitting there. Anytime Zag groans, Yask just feels the need to do it as well to kind of fit in. And you guys do approach, and you stand before the queen, who stands kind of only about 2 steps above you, but higher than you nonetheless, and just continues to face the painting. This would be your cue to say something.
I mentally address like everybody else. I'm like, listen, I know I talk a lot, but I'm not the best at talking. One of you should do it.
Good evening, queen.
We were sent here by Lord Caldrin. He said we could help you.
She turns around and looks at you, and I thought of much. She pulls out a large piece of parchment and faces it towards you.
God damn.
And you can see from here, you're only standing about 5-7 feet away from her. As she unravels this parchment, you see a wanted poster with diagrams of a small goblin, a crystal dragonborn, a human, and a shifter. All there with a big wanted sign, along with some small text, which if you squint you can kind of read, which reads, "Wanted for destroying the abode and the honor of Lord Caldrin himself."
Are there any names on this wanted poster?
She rolls it up, and she puts it on the table next to her, and she goes,
That's an interesting poster you've got there.
"You see, normally when we have criminals come in, they are immediately arrested.
Can I ask why my face is on there?
I'm assuming it's because you did something to Mr. Keldrin. He was in a few weeks ago, and he was complaining about a group which resembles yourself, except I will admit there is the discrepancy of the human with the goblin. That you're missing a human and you have an extra goblin. I'll give you that.
I killed the human.
So you're admitting that you... Okay, now I'm certain. I had a little bit of doubt before, but now I am quite certain that you, I'm sorry, you killed... Never mind.
Queen, I forgive me for speaking out of line.
No, of course.
Before I do, what do I... I'm sorry, if she mentioned it earlier, I missed it, but what do we call you? Queen what?
Katari.
Queen Katari? Okay.
My name is Angela Katari.
Gaz just mutters under his breath, I strangled him with my tiny grippers.
She tries to ignore you. Anyways,
I'm not that insane.
Normally...
What did you say your first name is?
Angela.
Queen Angela Katari. Okay. Yeah, so I don't you're not required to believe me or anything, but would you like to hear our side of this story?
Oh, I do, but to be completely honest with you, it doesn't really matter either way. I was just about to say I'm quite impressed.
Okay. My demeanor shifts. I'm like, all right, I'm not in a defensive position.
You see, normally when people disgrace someone in the land and a bounty comes out by a lord or a king or queen, it is highly sought out. But Lord Keldrin is...
A prick?
Yes. He holds no power in Tratla, but he thinks he does. I am absolutely tired of him, and I have been trying to get rid of him for forever. And I genuinely appreciate the fact that you have silenced him, per se. He is for once, as long as I can remember, more focused on something other than trying to take over my land. So thank you. I genuinely cannot thank you enough. And I will see to it that I never put out the bounty. This is the poster he gave me with the designs of yourselves. And I never put it out because I don't want you to be caught. If anything, I want you to be rewarded. Anyways, you said he sent you here? Have you spoken with him since your crimes? That was, let me see, probably, he said it was about 4 months ago now.
We kind of took a little bit of a detour, but certain circumstances led us back over here because we didn't really have anywhere else to go. So we wanted to understand, we didn't really have anything to do. Okay.
Well, what happened was he wanted us for some job. We were willing to do it, but then he challenged us to a fight, and we...
Oh, was it the weapon shipment?
I believe it was.
Okay.
We politely refused to attack him, and even once we made it clear that we had no intention to engage in combat, he started to attack us. So we did what we could to leave, and it did result in some destruction of property. That's what happened, and that's why we left for so long.
Please, I'm deeply sorry. Please, and she reaches around behind her throne, and she picks up a chest, and she opens it up, and she picks out a little pouch, and gives it a shake. You can hear definitely coin within, and she tosses it to you, Peller. I hope that can compensate for the damages he done to yourselves.
Well, thanks. I'll divvy it up later.
It's the most I can do. I'm terribly sorry for his actions. Like I said, I do not like the man. I do not agree with him. He rose into power because when his father died, and it's just been a mess since then. I've been using the port in Gaidnar more than Trattler recently, even though Trattler is much more close geographically, but it's just I do not like dealing with Lord Keldrin. At this point, I'm just trying to avoid him at all cost. I'm just waiting for my weapon shipment, to be completely honest. But he refuses to do it without companionship or guard and some guidance. It's just...
He's not going to get it if he keeps attacking the people he tries to hire.
At this point, I think I'm just accepted that I will not get that shipment. But no, I assure you, you are in no danger. If it must actually, just to be safe, we'll do
We could
this.
go to war.
She kind of like, we go to war?
Take his head.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways. She turns to the side and she pulls out like a table and she taps a button on it and it actually extends up and it like just kind of pops up to like the size of a standing desk, and she just leans forward and begins to pick up a quill, dip it in a bottle of ink, and write on some parchment. And she writes for about 30 seconds, kind of unspoken, just silence. Like, the respect for this woman in this room is quite, like, something like you've never actually, or rarely seen. Just someone who holds so much stance in a room that there's no noise whatsoever unless she is commanding it. It is quite a sight to see as she writes down, and she writes a letter and then pulls out a piece of wax, holds it above a candle, plops it down, drop on the bottom, and then stamps it down with her insignia and hands it to you. If there's ever anyone who wishes to harm you for these crimes, that is an official pardon by me. No harm will come to you for what you have done. I can assure you of that.
We can walk right back into Trattler and be perfectly fine.
100%. All your crimes in Trattler have been waived. I deeply apologize.
So what about the other crimes?
Shut up.
Other crimes involving Lord Keldrin?
We're really good at shipments. Do you
I'm
need
not
that?
entirely certain on what these goblins are talking about. They kind of have a mind of their own. Sometimes they disappear for like a day or two at a time. When you speak to us as a group, you're mostly just speaking to me and Kazuki here.
Oh yes, sorry. I deeply apologize. What are your names? So you are Kazuki, and points to Kazuki. So you are Kazuki.
I go by Color.
Hello.
I'm the artisan of the south.
Alrighty. You work for... Have you done any work for anyone notable I might have heard of?
Honestly, not anybody of substantial power, although I worked on that ship that came in. I saw Captain Desan.
Dozens of ships that come and they go every day. I do not know them all by all means.
I prefer to stay humble with myself, and I work for the smaller man, you know.
it's always good to work your way up. Everyone has to start somewhere. Anyways, what exactly is your business here in Destamdador?
We were hoping you could tell us. We didn't have much direction, and we thought maybe we could come here. At the very worst, we had a seal from Keljan. I suppose it wouldn't have worked if he had put out a notice, but he wanted us to come speak to you.
Well, by all means, how much do you know of Amostifan?
None.
Okay.
Very little. It's part of the reason why I'm here.
We're
I
immigrants.
I would like to learn as much as I can.
I think I have the perfect person for you to meet. Please. She waves to one of the guards in the back room, and he rushes forward and comes up to her. Yes, my queen. She leans in and she whispers in his ear. And then she turns back to you, goes, please, follow this gentleman here. By all means, I welcome visitors all day long, so anytime, please, come by. Oh, one more thing. How caught off... I know you travel with goblins, so I'm assuming that you are used to weirder people.
Honestly, the main reason we keep them around is because people tend to leave us alone.
Naturally, we've had a raging goblin problem for decades.
Those grayskins. Got a huge problem in this country, I've noticed.
It's humongous.
They're different. Where I come from, green goblins are a little bit more intelligent, a lot more can hold at least a conversation properly.
Where do you come from, if you don't mind me asking?
Insert character lore here.
This is why we meet with the DM to discuss backstory.
I did that, and I don't think I have a location name.
Yeah, same. You never gave us names.
I don't... Okay, anyway. Never mind. Anyways.
She goes, oh, I love that place.
Anyways. Yes, we have a large problem in the south. Just try to just be inside after dark.
What happens?
They come out. And they steal things. Yes. They come by the horde. They rampage through the cities. There's very little we can do about it.
Never mind.
Anyways, he will escort you down to meet Eligor. He is a scholar who works for me and very close with me. He can tell you anything, or pretty much anything you wish to know. But he is a little weird, but what's the best way for me to put this? He doesn't exactly... He does some weird things, but in the end, he is always very useful. But don't be caught off guard.
Okay. I tend to stay focused, so I'm sure being caught off guard won't happen, especially when I've spent the last few months in the company of these two compatriots of mine.
Certainly. Anyways, I do not wish to hold you any longer. Please. And like I said, welcome back at any time. And thank you for your time. And the other guard kind of like steps down the steps and kind of ushers for you guys to follow.
So, where are you taking us?
Basement.
Wait, inside?
ahead.
This specific insight is not just is he lying or not. It's like, does he have any malintent?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Just roll it. Go ahead.
Give me like 4 years. All right. 19.
As far as you can gather, he is telling the utmost truth and does
What's
not
in the
have
basement?
any malintent whatsoever.
What's in the basement? Is that where your toys are?
Oh, that's where Eligor does his work, and he does air quotes with his fingers.
So we're gonna go speak to this guy you keep mentioning. I mean, yeah, sure.
If you want to know anything about Amostifan, Eligor is the one to talk to. But yeah, no, he is weird. I don't like going down here. Like, if the queen hadn't ordered me, I would not be going down here. And he leads you kind of like off to the left of the building, and you come to a tower that has a spiral staircase that goes up and a spiral staircase that goes down, and he leads you down the staircase.
What's at the top?
There's a good view up there, but
Is it more great wise ones that aren't weird?
oh no, the queen only likes to work with one person.
Okay.
But no, there are a few more floors up there, but mostly at the top it's just a grand view. It's actually. Would you like to?
Maybe after we've got
Alright.
some business.
For certainly. And then he leads you down the staircase. You go down the staircase. About the perceptive of you would count about 5 full rotations that you go down. So you've gone down quite a ways down the staircase, and then you get to the bottom, and it's a darkly lit kind of dungeon type area. It just looks very odd, and he turns to you and goes, "Don't mind the decor. It's just for some reason Eligor prefers not much light. He's a very odd individual."
Okay.
And he leads you forward, and you come to a wooden door, and he knocks on it, and you just hear. You don't really hear a response from it. Then he turns the door handle and he opens it up, and you're opened up into this room with a beautiful stone carved table with maps and different tools of different sailors' tools, things that you would have been familiar with being on a ship, different map making tools, and different tools used for tracing geography and lands. The walls are lined with drawings of different mountains and maps of the world, different just papers all over the place. You can tell that this is an area of research. And in the back, hunched over in like the corner, working on with his hands kind of like flying all over the place, working quite quickly, you just see a hunchbacked man kind of lean down all in the corner, and the guard goes, "Eligor, visitors sent by the queen." And he ushers you inside, and he closes the door behind you, and he disappears. And what you see is, as he turns around, you see a man, or a human-looking man with a large hunchback. His teeth kind of like all over the place. His hair is really scraggly, and he just kind of like waddles over to you and just like looks up at you. He's only about 5 feet tall, so he's taller than the goblins, but not than Kazuki and Peller. And he kind of looks up at Peller and goes, "Oh, where do you come from?"
I put up my hand. I say, "My name's Peller. I can tell we're gonna be great friends. Tell me all about this place."
Nice to meet you. And he puts his hand out, and shakes it very vigorously, like, and then he looks down at the goblins and goes, "Hey, green, all right, you're good." He laughs like very.
Your racism is racist.
He looks down at the goblins and goes, all right, I'm good to go. And he turns around and he goes back and he starts like flailing around different papers and objects, and then he rushes back over, pitter-patters over to you, and he just holds up what appears to be a piece of parchment, but then when he opens it, it's completely see-through, and he just looks at you through it. Oh. And he like moves down and he looks at your hands and he goes, oh, you're a cobbler, aren't you?
Am I what?
A cobbler. You work with shoes.
Yeah, I it's one of my talents.
I can tell from your hands. the way that they crack and the way that they move. I can tell.
Yeah, it's a hobby of mine. I also work with various leathers. I mess with stones and jewels.
A man of many talents. Lovely. Oh, do you wish to learn more?
Of course.
Well, come. And he grabs your hand and he just kind of pulls you as he hops over to a table. And on this table is what resembles the shape of Amostifan based off what you remember looking at the map that you have. But there's no mountains, no craters, no anything on it. But there are lines drawn through it. He goes, look, this is what I've been doing. I've been working.
So it's not topographical. What is this?
These are the secret caves.
This is a load of barnacles.
Hey, you shut up. This guy is a master of his work.
This is I've been studying the landscape and how the different areas grow, and I believe I've seen a pattern kind of erupt. And it's I believe that there are different cave systems that run along these lines based off the way that the ground kind of grows.
Okay. Is when I look at this, is there like anything of note near Gaidnar? Like because of how the ground kind of like was raised?
When you look, or make a perception or an investigation check on it.
Alright. I'm good at those. 22.
Okay. When you look at it, Gaidnar has quite a lot. Like, it's very busy, but you can see that there's a lot of erasing as well. Like scribbling and like paper that's been placed back on top to kind of like cover up things. It's weird. It stands out from the other areas. It doesn't look the same.
So Gaidnar has been changing?
Oh no, Gaidnar is I have a theory on Gaidnar actually. First off, how much do you know of the legends?
I would say just about 0, unless some of these 3 others know anything.
How much do you know of the Titans?
Well, I know some things about Titans in general, but I don't know anything about them, like, as individuals.
Alright. So I guess we start at the beginning, then. Alright. So... long ago...
There was this one boy named Aaron Yeager.
No. No, there wasn't. Fuck you. So, fuck you. So, long ago, there was the trees. Do you know of the trees? Have you heard of the trees?
Have I heard of the trees? Is this any old tree you'd find out in the wild, or?
The trees of power.
Gaz, you were gonna say something?
I've seen a tree before.
Oh, you've seen the trees?
Yes.
Oh, they're magic. They're majestical, aren't they?
They sure function.
Which one did you see?
It was green. The leaves were green.
Where was it? Where was it? Where was it?
It was outside.
I think he might be talking about, like, just a random tree.
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, continue.
I'm not telling you. It's too important to me.
Wait, but where? Where? Which one? Which one?
If you pay me. I don't talk for free.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, where the...
Be right back. I need to fucking turn on the heat in this house.
Okay.
Wait, when I gotta open roll 20. There it is. $14.
14. He looks at you and he goes, the queen does give me an allowance, I suppose. And he rushes over, he kind of like opens up a little bit of a pouch and he just ruffles through it and he pulls out one piece and he runs over and he hands you one silver and he goes, all right, do tell. Do tell. Do tell.
If you exit the city, you can find a town called Destamdador. And just claim, all you have to do is walk into a tavern and say, I killed Cecil, and then the tree will sprout out.
Listen, I came back and all I heard was, all you have to do is go outside and say I killed Cecil.
You haven't seen a tree, have you?
Seen the tree. You just don't know how to see it yourself.
I'm sorry. If you're going to, if all you're going to do is lie to me, I don't think that I'm any of use to you.
Okay. And I slide the silver into my pocket.
Well, anyways, good day. If you're going to lie to me, I don't have any need to be speaking with you. And he turns back around and he starts working back on his stuff.
Yeah, well, what about me? I didn't lie.
He's not paying attention. He's just completely going on your thing.
I pick up a random map that he has, like, on another table somewhere.
Don't touch it! He's not even facing you. He hears a crinkling and he knows. He is very adept to his surroundings. He just put it down.
No, I'm just getting the information from what you've written. If you don't,
it down.
Will you speak to me?
Are you going to continue to lie to me?
I haven't lied.
Oh, that's a lie.
Your friend did. And if you associate with a liar, then that makes you too a liar.
These two goblins are here for our protection. I don't really associate with them.
Oh.
It's true, he's really mean.
Well then,
I'm like, in response to that, I like punt Gaz.
You just kick him in the ass. And he kind of like lifts off the ground and then lands back down.
Yeah, see, he really doesn't mean anything to me.
Alright, he turns back around and he kind of pitters over to you and he looks right up at you and he goes, what else do you wish to know? What else? What else?
How many billions of tons of manganese ore is there in Amostifan?
1 second. And he runs back around and he picks up a notepad and a book and he just starts flipping through it. And he's like, have you guys ever seen Short Circuit? Anyone?
No, I haven't even heard of it.
Okay, it's an old movie. Anyways, it's about a robot, and the robot reads so quick, and like he flips through the pages, and then you can flip through like a 1,000-page book in like 5 seconds, and he flips through every individual page. He starts kind of doing that, like he's flipping through it very quickly, and he just and he stops, and he puts his hand down on the book, and he pitters back over to you, and he just holds it up, and he goes, "Here's my calculations." And you pick up the book and you look, and he actually has mapped out Amostifan with the word manganese at the top. And he's mapped it out, and there's percentages all over the map of where there's different sources within the rock. Is that to your liking? Is that to your liking?
Yeah, that's actually kind of fascinating.
What else? What else? And he takes the book back and he flips it around and he goes, "Iron, here, iron," and he hands you the book again, and there's the same thing, but percentages with iron at the top. And he goes, what else? You seem like a,
Do you know any rare materials that are found, like, in an old volcano to the east?
Well, I've heard of a second volcano, but I've never been myself.
All right, because you only map Amostifan.
I've never actually left Amostifan.
Hmm.
He gets kind of all like quiet and like hunches down even more than his back already. Like his back is arched up, like as tall as he was, as his face kind of lingers down almost to his balls.
Here, check this out. I like place Shorson's cube on the ground, and after a few seconds it like unrolls and unravels itself, and it turns into Shorson.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I made that myself using a rare material that I found in. Well, I didn't find it myself, but one of my masters gave it to me.
He's doing circles around Shorson, kind of like inspecting him, like going quite quickly, like just kind of like stepping and pitter-pattering around Shorson, going very fast, just like circling him, and goes, "Oh, well."
I can't really get him much bigger than that because I have the material. Wondering if you could like point me towards more.
Do you know what it's called?
I'm not entirely sure of a name. I could probably explain its composition to you, I guess.
Yes, please do. I will write it in my book. And he starts rustling through papers, and then he picks up his book and he grabs a quill and he's ready and he's waiting.
So my my character with the 20 intelligence and proficiency in fucking jewelers, he says what he knows about it.
Okay. Yeah. And he like rustles through and like writes down a bunch, and then he goes, 1 second, and he rustles around and he's holding the book up like above himself, like kind of like up, and he's like reading through it and like reading through other papers he's got along the wall. And then he comes back to you and goes, I think I know what you speak of.
Is there a name for it?
Amoridian.
Amoridian.
It's a very rare mineral. I only know of one source within Amostifan.
Where is it?
It's kind of being guarded. It's hard to explain. I don't know if you would be able to actually achieve it.
Okay, well, let's put a cork in that for now. You were going to say something about titans and trees.
Oh yes, no, titans and trees. Titans and trees. So long ago, the 4 trees of power were sent down by the goddesses, but people ravaged them and came to them and broke their branches off and tried to plant more trees. And so the goddesses, they sent down the titans to guard the trees. Titans that stood hundreds of feet tall, that could guard the trees and lived in the lands of Amostifan. But not actually too long ago, there was the Great Eruption, where Mount Gorno, the tallest mountain in the land, the top blew up and was flung across the world and landed. And the magma, it roared, and it flowed, and it flowed, and it flowed, and it flowed, and it took over all of the Titan. And as their bodies were burned and their skeletons were left behind, there was one Titan who fled into the mountains and was able to escape. And when he came down, he found all their bodies, all their corpses, and being what he was, he took them and he laid them at the foot of the mountain for kind of a graveyard. That's where the name comes from, by the way. The Titanic graveyard is because it's where all the dead Titans lie. You follow?
Yeah, so far.
Yes, okay.
I'm like looking at my map.
Anyways, the Titans, after they were all gone, the lands were filled with hardened magma. There were no life, not at all. And then it is said that the trees, they sprouted through the hard rock and they regrew. And then with the trees regrowing, the lands came back and everything, and life flourished better than it ever had before.
Okay, so where are these trees now?
Sorry?
You said these trees, they regrew. Where are they?
Do I tell them? Do I tell them? Do I tell them? No. He
How
turns
long
around
do you
and
spend down here in a
Sorry?
day? How long do you spend down here in a day?
I haven't left in years.
When's the last time you had a drink?
Oh, that is. It's been a while.
Well, how about you tell us more about these trees over a bottle of wine? And I pull out like 3 bottles from under my coat.
Ooh. He snatches it from you and he pops the cork open and he just gives it a big sniff. Very, very tempting. Very tempting. He hands you back the bottle and he rummages around back in the back. And you can just hear him muttering, Do I tell them? Do I drink? I don't know. Would the queen approve? Yes, we have a drink. Then, yes. And he turns around and he runs up and as he's running past, he actually, like, swiftly, as he's full sprint, he manages to open a drawer, reach in, grab 5 glasses, and then is at your feet, basically, with 5 glasses, and he just holds them up. He goes, do fill them. Yeah.
Alright, since we have a deal, I open like of the 3 that I took out, I open the one that looks the best, and I pour it all into the glasses.
All right, and then like as you fill them, like as you fill each one, he's handing them out as they fill, very quickly. This guy moves incredibly fast. And he's just handing them out very, very quickly, just like handing them out, and like even if you don't take them, he's just forcing them and letting go of them right in front of you. So if you're not grabbing them, they are hitting the ground and shattering. But he's just, and then he holds his and he looks up at Peller and goes, "All right, we have a drink then." And he holds up his glass.
Pull aside like a chair that's nearby. I don't really care what state it's in. I just pull one and then sit down.
You pull out a chair. It's quite small. You sit down and your knees are kind of angled upwards. It's not very comfortable. And then he just kind of sits down, crisscross applesauce, right in front of you at your feet, and just starts like sipping this wine very quickly, like just like quick sips in succession. And he just goes, "All right, we have a drink."
You should slow down.
No. Anyways, so. And he's just waiting. He's just there. He's holding his glass and he's just staring at you.
What about you guys? What are you guys doing?
I'm like looking at some orb somewhere that is taking way too much of my attention away.
All right. Yeah, there's tons of shit in this room. Like, just he is completely focused on Peller. But if you do touch anything, I will make you make a sleight of hand check. So if you're just looking at stuff, that's fine. But just if you want to actually touch something and look at it closer, let me know.
I imagine there's just like a crystal ball or a globe or something in some corner that I'm just staring at really intently.
There's not really a globe. There's a large map of Eldoria, but there is actually a globe that's kind of like hovering on a platform. It's just kind of like bouncing up and down very slowly and kind of just like pulsing a light.
Oh yeah, I'm watching that thing intently.
All right, the goblins. Anything from you guys?
I'm rummaging through drawers.
I was just sitting there watching in amazement, and as he like moved around and just a lot faster. He pitter patters a lot faster than I do.
He is moving about twice the speed as you do. He is moving. Have you guys ever seen the movie Hoodwinked?
Yes.
He's moving like Twitchy, the squirrel. The camera.
He'd be a hard boss fight.
He is moving extremely fast and like just sporadically. Yeah. So with that, wait, yes, you said you're going through drawers?
Yes.
Sleight of hand check.
Okay.
It's like a 2.
It says 18.
18. Okay. He doesn't notice immediately. You get to you look through one drawer and you look in it. There's not really much. There's like a bunch of quills, bunch of ink bottles, papers galore, books, different things. Nothing of value really to you. And then you want to look any deeper into that first drawer?
Do you want to look at the roll 20?
What?
Oh no.
What?
Oh my god.
What happened to the roll 20?
Oh, nothing happened to the roll 20.
Oh. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck? The ever-looming Zag. God fucking damn it.
I didn't do it.
I like to imagine he drew this on like one of the maps.
If I don't find anything in the first drawer, I go to another drawer.
Did you roll an investigation?
Peller's actual map has doodles all over it.
I didn't, but I will.
Well, I mean, if you want to look close, like you can see like just things on the surface, like there's some bottles of ink, there's a few quills just laid down, and there's a few books. But if you want to look deeper into the drawer,
I'm going to look deeper.
Check. Okay.
21.
21. Okay, with a 21, you look in and at the back of the drawer, you can see a few kind of like pouches. And then as you kind of like ruffle through the pages, this is all just like doodles and not drawings, but like notes, like very sporadically notes, horribly written, barely legible. Most of it actually isn't legible. Just some of it you can make out like just some words. And you just kind of like look through. There's a notebook in there. It's about probably the size of a small like cigarette box. Like it's just very small notebook. And as you kind of ruffle through that, there's some pages and just different doodles of different areas and different names of certain things just written down.
I'm gonna ignore that.
You're gonna ignore everything in there?
Yeah.
All right. Are you going for another drawer?
Yes.
As you're doing it, this is about the time when Peller is sitting down with him on the thing, and as you kind of pull open that second drawer, he's looking up at Peller. He's going, no touching, no touching.
I yanked the drawer open.
He's. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Dude, I love Zag's tattoos now.
He as you pull that drawer open, you watch over the desk as he's sitting on the floor. He springs up into the air, turns to you, and throws his wine glass at you, and it hits you in the chest and just spatters, and the stem of it actually sticks in your chest, only taking 1 damage though.
Okay.
And he goes, "I said no touching." And he sits back down and he looks at Teller.
I'm gonna. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna. He's sitting down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit on his lap.
He is all for it. He's sitting crisscross applesauce. He sees you walk up to him. He leans back and kind of like makes a bit of like a puddle, like kind of like a pool, like with his legs, kind of like spreading them out. So you kind of just are able to nestle down nice and just calmly, like sit down in like a kind of, it's almost like, it feels like a beanbag chair that you're sitting in. It's very comfortable as you're sitting in his legs, and he kind of rests his chin on top of your head. He stares up at Peller and goes, "All right. What,
This is fine.
what now?" Sorry, give me a second. I need water. This voice is killing me. Ugh. Okay. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Anyways, what now?
I don't know if you finished your story.
Where was I?
I don't.
Do I start back at the beginning?
Maybe not.
Oh, okay. He taps on your head, Yask, and he goes, "Where was I?"
You are opening the drawer.
Oh, okay. Actually, make a persuasion check.
Okay. Fuck. 19.
He goes, "Oh, okay." And he stands up. "Why is there a penis? Stop it!"
Why is it in green? It says I'm in green, but I actually didn't draw that.
You can change your color. Anyway, he springs up and pushes you off of him, and you kind of like land in Peller's lap, face first. And he springs up and he runs around behind the desk, and he pulls out the drawer and he looks at you and goes, "What was I grabbing?"
Your favorite thing in that drawer. You were getting it.
"Oh, that is right. That is right. That is right." He reaches in and he pulls out a bar, like a metal rod, and he swings it out, and it kind of like extends in about 3 feet, similar to like a nightstick. And he throws it, and it kind of like spins around the room like a boomerang, and then comes back to his hand. And he goes, "I was showing you this, wasn't I? Wasn't I?"
Yes, of course.
Well, are you impressed? Are you impressed?
I'm very impressed.
He does it again, and it just swings around, and it whips around the room, does like a full 360 circle around, spinning around the room. Like, it's a rod, so the fact that it's spinning in a circle like a boomerang is just amazing to you. And
Can I try and jump up and catch it out of the air?
Make an acrobatics or athletics check. Just acrobatics, sorry.
Okay. 18.
He swings it around, and as it's spinning and spinning and spinning, because he's already done it once, you kind of watch as the path, and as he did it a second time, you jump up and you grab it and you catch it, and you actually make a dex save for me.
No. 13.
13. Okay, so you hold on to it, and it keeps spinning around with you on it, and you're just doing circles with this thing, and it comes back to him, and he grabs it, and he holds you up, and you're actually surprised that he can hold up your weight, but like he's holding you and the thing you're kind of dangling from it, and he pulls you in real close. Your face is like right up with his, and he goes nice and close. "I said no touching." And he kind of shakes you off, and you just kind of fall to the ground, and then he closes it up and he puts it back in the drawer, and he closes it, and he pitter-patters back around, runs back and sits down in front of Peller, and he goes, "All right, story time then." Anything else that anyone wants to do real quick?
I'm still looking at my orb.
Okay, cool. So with all that, why? Germany. Why?
All right.
Anyways,
What the fuck? Who's doing this?
I don't know. I don't know what page. I honestly don't even know if I want to look at this shit anymore. I'm gonna go. It's fucking. Here, you guys can go back here.
What the?
Fuck. I don't. Create new page. I just want to go to a blank page. There we go. Okay.
Oh, you're giving us a fresh canvas?
No, I'm giving you guys back your old canvas. I'm gonna sit on a fresh page. So
Who the fuck is doing this?
It's, who do you think it is?
It's not me.
Who the fuck? Of course it is. It not?
It's not. The fucking the racism? No.
Oh, the racism isn't you. Okay, sure. Anyway.
I'm a goblin.
Roll deception check.
Yeah, roll a deception check on your DM.
What?
Anyways, he sits down with you, Peller, right in front, and he just stares up at you and goes, the trees. That's where we were, right?
Yeah.
Okay. First, more wine.
You want another bottle?
I don't have a glass anymore, so yes.
Well, actually, would it have taken the full first bottle to do all
No,
the
about half of it.
All right. Well, then I used the first one, and I top.
Okay, he just grabs it out of your hand as you pull it out, and he just starts sipping from it. He goes, anyways, the trees.
You ever taken body shots?
The trees? What did you wish to know?
Where are they?
Oh, that information is quite.
Actually, speaking of where things are, Kazuki, where are you from? I haven't seen anybody who looks like you before.
I'm still staring into my orb.
Precious time.
I
Must not be wasted.
telepathically message Kazuki, but I just fucking shout as loud as I can inside of her brain.
Yeah, I'm startled and I jump like 4 feet in the air, probably into a bookcase.
Fuck you.
Kazuki, hey, I asked you a question.
I didn't hear it.
We were talking about where things are from, and I realized that I've never seen anybody who even resembles whatever race you are. Where are you from?
Oh, I don't even know what the continent I'm from is called.
But I haven't even seen people like you in books.
You've never seen people like me in books?
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Alright.
What's the place like where you're from?
I don't know, it was a forest.
Okay, whatever. Was there a tree there? Was there one of these trees he's talking about?
There were many trees. It was a forest.
This is a special tree. You would know if you saw it. You would know if
There
you
are a
saw
lot
it.
of special trees where I was from, just saying, but you know.
How special?
They're pretty special.
How special?
Special.
It's pretty special.
How special?
I don't know, how special is a normal tree?
Really?
Like on a scale of 1 to 100, how special is a normal tree?
17.
That's about right.
I'd say these special trees were like 40 then.
Oh, well, my special trees are 112.
No, that doesn't work because that's not on the scale.
Exactly.
No, that's not how math works.
These trees were sent down by the gods.
He doesn't know how to count, guys.
Aren't you a scholar? Shouldn't you know how scales work?
I do. If you had ever seen these trees, you would know what I speak of. Clearly, you have never seen one. Anyways, where were we? Where were we?
All right, I'm gonna go look at my orb again,
Okay.
and then I stare at my orb.
So you continue to get lost in your orb, and he just stares up at Peller and goes, "Do you have a map?"
I do have a map. Are you gonna mark on it?
Let me see.
Are you gonna mark on it?
Do you want me to?
I'm not sure. Answer my question.
What do you want? What do you want to know?
I've already told you. You know what? Look here. Take it. Just don't ruin it.
Okay, alrighty. He looks at it and he pulls it out and he goes, "Oh. Well then, He rolls it up and he hands it back to you and goes, This is, where did you get this map?"
I got it from Trattler.
Oh.
He spent a few coin on it.
It's very incomplete. I mean, I could mark up a few important things for you, if you wish.
You know what? If anyone would, I suppose you're the one who's the most trustworthy.
Oh,
So go.
He takes the map back and he unravels it and he places it down on the table. He runs back over to the table and he places it down and he jumps up on top of the table. He picks up a quill and he dips it in a bottle of ink without even looking, and he kind of like sits over top and he just starts placing like not doodles, but like he just starts like doing some quick markups of the thing. Rolls it or pulls it up, blows on the ink, taps it to make sure it's dry, rolls it back up, and hands it back to you and goes, "There, that should be enough for now." Anyways, this was nice. And he holds up the bottle, he chugs the rest of it, and he hands it back to you. He goes, "Is there anything else I can do for you?"
Is there anything you feel is important to tell us?
It depends. Where do you wish to go?
I mean, it could be cool to see the Titanic graveyard for ourselves, I guess.
Oh, very dangerous, very dangerous, very deadly, very dangerous, very dangerous, very dangerous, very deadly. He gets very nervous and starts like sweating profusely as he like turns around and he just kind of like slowly walks over to the back bench. He just starts like rummaging through papers, muttering to himself, "Very dangerous, very deadly, very dangerous, very deadly, very dangerous, very deadly." He turns back around and he goes, "How skilled are you?"
How skilled am I?
How many orcs can you kill?
Well, I mean, depending on the orcs, I bet I could probably take down 4 or 5,
Oh.
but not alone.
Oh. Very dangerous, very deadly, very dangerous, very deadly, very dangerous, very deadly. He kind of puts down everything that he was holding on to, and he puts it down on the table, and he shuffles back over to you, and he sits back down, and he goes, "Well, you see, one of my duties as working for the Queen is, I am not supposed to send people to their deaths. And
Okay.
to be honest with you, I haven't been there in quite some time because of the orc infestation, and I do not think that you would survive."
Okay, well,
Oh!
What?
Did you just want to see it?
yeah.
Come. And he starts like jumping up.
Dinner first.
Sorry?
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Okay. He starts jumping up and he grabs what looks to be a smaller tube, and he just kind of like rustles over and he starts jumping and he puts his hand on the door and he opens it and he looks out and he kind of like looks around. He goes, should be good, should be perfectly fine, should be good. And he just kind of jumps up and he jumps around and he leads you back to the staircase. Are you all following, or is it just Peller?
Someone's gonna have to awaken me from my trance to make me follow.
I think all of us should go. So I just grabbed Kazuki by like the back of her shirt or whatever.
Okay.
Just drag her.
I'm like, no, my orb.
Yeah, I think we just all follow.
Okay, so you all kind of follow, and he kind of like jumps up and he leads you over to the staircase, and you go back up, and then as it kind of like peers out to the hallway that you entered from, he looks around, and he goes, "Must go quick, must go fast, must go quick, must go fast. Yes. Go." And he kind of like pushes you, and he says, "Keep going up," and he pushes you and ushers you to keep going up the stairwell.
I take my sweet ass time.
Okay. As you kind of like slowly begin to walk up the stairs, as you pass the entrance, as the four of you pass, then we'll say Zag, you look back behind you and you just see as he just runs, like dips so quickly through that opening and runs up past all of you, and he kind of grabs Peller on the way by and he says, quickly, come on now. And he's just pulling you up, and he's just hopping up the stairs all the way to the top. And when you get to the top, it opens up into this not giant room, but like quite a large room that's got windows on all four sides. It's about a 10-foot tall room, and you just look out and you look over top of everything, and you can see all of Destamdador from up here. You can see out the valleys, you can see the mountain range behind. You can see the ocean off to the west. You can see the mountains to the north. And he holds up this tube to you and goes, "Go on, look."
Okay.
And as you kind of, do you take the tube from him?
It's monoculars.
When you pick up the tube, you immediately can tell what you're supposed to do with it. You give it a twist and it extends. It's spring loaded, extends out into a telescope, and he says, look that way, and he points out towards the north, past the mountains. And as you put it up to your eye, you kind of do look around, and you find an opening between the mountains, and you look out, and through the opening of the mountains, you can see a skull, like what you can only assume is humongous, based off how far away you are. It's quite normal size in the telescope, but the fact that it looks normal size and you can tell that you were very far away from it, you can tell how massive this is. He goes, "Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it?"
Okay, so yeah, you said that they had died.
Yes, that is the graveyard.
Okay.
You said you wanted to see the graveyard, yes?
And it's infested with orcs?
Oh, very many. The orcs, they ravage the lands of Gorno. The tree is dying, and the orcs, they take over.
Are they nice orcs?
He kind of looks up at you, and...
Wouldn't it be down?
For the first... Oh yeah, he looks down at you. Sorry, I keep forgetting. He looks down at you, and he grabs you by the shoulders. And for the first time...
Please don't touch me.
For the first time, you hear him speak in a normal voice.
Bite his hand.
Before you get the chance to do that, he grabs you and he looks at you and goes, "Never go there. The orcs
Don't go where the sun doesn't shine.
The orcs will kill you all. Never. Never."
I'm gonna go there.
He just kind of he turns around and he looks out the window and he reaches up to Pella and he goes, "May I have that back now, please?"
Yeah, I guess. Here.
Yeah, no touching.
You hand it down to him, and he puts it up to his eye, and he looks out, and he looks out for a good minute, and he's just staring out into the distance, pretty much just silent, just staring out, just kind of breathing quite heavily as he just stares out. Minute goes by.
So, we still... he wrote on my map. I want to look at my map.
Okay.
I whisper over to, like, Kazuki. I'm like, hey, you should push him out the window.
I feel like that would get us in trouble more than we already are.
Oh, we have the pardon.
Wait, what?
We've got the pardon, don't worry.
I thought... Listen.
Oh, I don't think the pardon helps with killing the royal scribe or whatever.
Hey, this guy's weird.
He's pretty weird.
Listen, he's a master of what he does. Don't talk lightly about him.
I'll talk lightly about him all I want. You snout-nosed.
Oh,
you
damn.
want to finish that statement? Oh, there it is. There it is. That really grinded your gears for a second, didn't it? You had to think of that one. Listen, I'm proud of you for learning more words.
Okay, Peller, you push him out the window.
I just imagine Peller like just he's just like, all right, bye. While Jazz is getting this map for us, you guys like the message that's on the Roll20?
Yeah.
It suck.
I don't understand.
Suck my incredulous orangutan's morsels of pinecone.
I don't know what that means at all.
I don't know what that means either.
It is not a reference. It is just a random sentence.
Where was it? No.
No.
Okay, sorry, give me a sec. It's just drying my ink.
You know, if you guys wanted another canvas, it would be pretty simple to just do that.
Just do what?
Hmm.
What did you do?
You could also
you put a white square over, I see.
and look, now it has a border. Well, at least up to there.
Oh.
But now we're missing all the other ones.
Can I control Z? I can't.
Fuck! I forgot my Discord Nitro ran out. Shit.
Oh, I can move my drawings though.
It's too powerful of a file! Shit!
You can always just like screenshot it and send us a screenshot.
I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I am gonna redo my Discord Nitro pretty quick, so I will be able to get it to you in a sec, but not right now, but like maybe tomorrow. Copy, Control C, or Control V. There. That's the best I can do for you right now.
Okay.
X.
By this time, as you kind of look at the map, he lowers the spyglass and he goes, all right, back down to the basement, and he just starts hopping down the stairs. Not even caring if you guys are following or not, he's just hopping back down.
Oh, is that the only difference? Is just the X over?
No, there's a few black dots.
No, there's
as well.
a few dots too.
Oh, I see. There's one there, and the next. Well, that's 4. All right.
I only see 3.
There's
I
one.
see 1, 2,
There's one over the slag.
3 slag.
Yeah, there's one under the volcano. There's an X over the forest, and there's one like.
Oh, I didn't realize we were counting the X. Okay.
4 total markings on it.
Gotcha. I see them all.
All right, we've got divine beasts to go to.
As he goes down the stairs, as he goes out of reach, you begin to you can kind of hear him just muttering to himself. So long ago, so long it's been, so long it's been, so long ago. And then he goes out of earshot, and you can just hear kind of like hopping down the stairs. So you guys stand atop the Grand Tower.
God damn it.
What?
Swag Y.
What do you mean?
I hate you so much. Anyways, what do you guys want to do?
Well, so we're definitely going to that place he told us not to go to, right?
So we could get slapped around by giants like baseballs? Absolutely not.
Where even is that on the map? I don't even see it.
I'm pretty good at stealth, so I could probably get past these.
You guys were looking through the mountains at one of the skulls in particular. Through the mountains.
One of the skulls. Okay.
Yeah.
The
So-
dead cliffs.
Yeah.
I think we really want to go for that black dot that's behind the skulls. Or you know, we could go to the one on the island closer to us that's like not in a valley of death, but you know.
All right. With all that, I guess you guys can. The world is now yours again.
Five-finger Isle sounds nice.
I mean, yeah, you know what? That's like the closest, barring the place where apparently we'll die.
Here, how about we do this? We're gonna take a 5-minute break. Well, you guys can kind of like discuss that. I'm gonna run and grab some more water because that voice killed my throat. And yeah, so we will be back.
During breaks, can stream hear us?
No.
Okay.
Unless, I mean, if you want them to.
No, that's cool.
No. Okay.
I am gonna go get some food.
All right.
Wait, Zach, do you like my additions to your drawing?
What I didn't see. Ew. Oh, he's crying.
He's got two tiny little nips. They're hard to see, and then he's got the star. And then look between his legs. It's great.
My stream has completely died. Yep. I'm gonna stop streaming and then we're gonna try it again.
God damn, we have to reenact all that again to a T.
No, it's just weird that like my kilobytes per second is down to 2,000. It's supposed to be 6,000.
Jeez.
I'm dropping frames like crazy. This is really bad. Holy shit. Quick internet speed test. Plenty of download. Upload. Where'd all my upload go? Excuse me?
You uploaded it all?
Yeah, you ran out. There's no more up. Only down.
That's not good. Well, I don't really have time to reset my... fuck. Come on, internet, you stupid fuck.
I mean, you're obviously still uploading to Discord.
There we go, it's back. Fuck, it just... That one speed test strip was at 3 megabytes per second. Now it's back up to 100. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna back. And we're back. Let me just change this real quick. There we go. All right. Apologies about having to restart the stream. My internet kind of died for a sec, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, we are back now. All is good. So, after meeting this questionable scholar of different nature, he heads back down to the stairs, and you guys kind of look at your map that he's marked up, and you've decided to go to Five-Finger Isle, place that looks a bit normal on your own map, just a bit of an odd-looking island, but with the new markings, you decide that it is a place of interest. Let me just pull this up. So, I'm heading down to Five-Finger Isle from Destamdador. Anyways. So, you guys are in the tower. Go ahead. Are you just, like, exiting? Just no...
Alright, I light the chargers at the bottom of the tower.
The what?
I sprint down the stairs.
You sprint down the stairs?
Yes.
Because I like the charges and the tower's gonna fall.
Are you actually?
There were no charges.
I don't know what you have on you. You could have placed some or something. I don't know.
I would have
Anyways,
had to tell you first.
Yeah.
yeah, I know, but you guys don't have the best habit of telling me things before you do them. So.
Listen, you guys, lead the way. You know, you just gave us our break, but all of a sudden, now that the break's over, I'm like, oh shit, bathroom time.
Lovely. Maybe no talking about Pokemon during break time next time.
I'm sorry. Am I getting paid for this?
For what?
Then I don't remember.
For talking about Pokemon the entire time?
Yeah. Am I getting paid for being here?
That was during the break. We could do what we want on our breaks.
What?
We found out our location. That is all you asked of us.
I did, but
Yeah.
okay. I genuinely am confused. If you got to use the bathroom, I guess use it. Go for it. I'm not gonna make you piss yourself.
Wait, did someone say they have to use the bathroom? Now I understand why you're saying that. Never mind.
Peller is gone. Is not here.
I thought you were just
Actively pissing. No.
Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Be disappointed then. What can I say?
Alrighty then. Yeah. So. I guess we're just waiting then.
Yeah, I'm looking at more artist renditions of these Pokemon.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. I genuinely don't even know what to fucking talk about right now. Just trying to figure this shit out. So what do you guys think of Eligor?
John, what is that?
I don't even want to fucking know.
It's everything.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Can I retire? Am I allowed to retire? Am I allowed to do that?
Well, I think they're talking about what I put in the Discord, whereas you're looking at the Roll20.
Are they not talking about the Roll20?
Wait, what's in the Roll20? Oh yeah, okay.
What did you put in the Discord? Now I'm worried about what you put in the fucking.
What is this word?
Oh my fucking. I hate you guys. God fucking damn it. What? I'm so disappointed. Fuck, Peller, hurry up.
We can just start going without him.
Yeah, honestly, I'm at that point. Okay, anyways, on your way out, you are grabbed by one, or not grabbed, but like kind of stopped by one of the guards, who kind of just is. He seems kind of jittery, almost like he's really excited about something. He just looks at you and goes, "So how was Eligor?"
He was a character.
Oh. You know, I'm sure the queen wouldn't mind. Come with me. And he leads you back into what was the hall.
Oh boy, here we go again.
And he goes, please, the queen has some questions.
Didn't we already talk to the queen?
Yes,
I've got a question for the queen.
All right. As you guys as you guys walk up, the queen kind of looks up at you guys and goes, "Welcome back. How was Eligor?"
Never make us talk to him again.
Was it that bad?
He just kept going.
If I'm being
He
honest,
was
I was
so
not paying
fast.
attention 90% of the time.
What form did he take?
Speed.
Sorry?
He took speed.
No, what form was he in?
He looked like a hunchback.
Oh, he has a lot of fun with that one. I genuinely do apologize. I like to give him his fun, but
He threw a bottle at my head.
Did you touch his stuff?
Well,
Well,
That is why he threw a bottle at you.
he never told me I couldn't.
He most certainly did. That's the first thing he tells anyone that goes in there.
I didn't listen. He should have said it better.
All right. Anyway, I guarantee he is an amazing person. He likes to have his fun. He's an old man who spent so much time on the. When she says he's an old man, that catches you guys off guard because he looked quite young with a hunchback, kind of like leaned over. So when she says he's an old man, that's kind of like a what? He's an old man who he likes to have his fun with new people who don't know him.
I don't know if I appreciate his fun.
I'm sure that it's more for him. He spends so much time in doing work for me and laying the land and research under my command. He almost deserves it. I do apologize for kind of, I wouldn't say using you, but just kind of forcing you into that situation. I do apologize. He is a bit much at times, especially when he's like that.
Do you know anything about Five Finger Isle?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I thought you're the only one who's done anything this whole fucking.
Yeah, I'm the only one who's been rolling.
You're the only one doing anything, pretty much. Other like Peller's asking questions, you're trying to get information from people.
I'm just kind of here.
Fair enough. So
That's a really meaty 7.
I think it's best to be discovered on its own. There's no danger there. No worries whatsoever. The true beauty of Five Finger Isle should be experienced on your own.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Just one more question. I will let you go. I swear. How informative was Eligor?
He gave us a lot of information. I think it's fair to say he was very informative.
Good. That's what I expect of him. He didn't scare you per se, did he?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to touch his stuff after he threw a bottle at my head.
It's generally people's reaction. Usually it's a quill or a box.
I was digging through his drawers.
Oh. Yes, no, he doesn't. He doesn't like that. He really does not like that.
Would he let you dig through his drawers?
No. No, he would not.
Would he let himself?
To be completely honest with you, I don't think so.
Okay.
He is
I'll keep that in
very
mind.
particular about his drawers. I feel like after going through what you just did, you should get the chance to meet the man. She lifts her hand up and kind of signals for a guard to come over, and guard comes over. And she just whispers. She doesn't whisper to him, just quite loudly. She goes, "Go fetch Eligor for me, and
no. There's no need.
Make sure he's in his true state." And the guard goes, "Yes, my queen." Runs off. I feel like you deserve to meet the man. He's I swear he was just having fun. He's one of my favorite people that I've ever met. That's why I work so closely with him.
He seems like he works really hard. He deserves a rest right now and not talk to me.
As you say that, you watch, you turn around, or you see as the guard brings in an old gentleman, an elderly man, kind of like stands tall, stands proud, has a bit of a goatee beard, very white hair, nicely drawn, like clean looking, wearing quite a nice cloak, some nice clothes, and steps with demeanor and stance and walks forth. And he steps up and he steps forth and goes, "You summoned me, my queen."
Is this the guy?
"Yes, Eligor. Thank you." And then he turns to you and goes, It is nice to meet you. Again, I should say."
That threw me off there for a bit.
"Oh, I'm terribly sorry."
So how do you change your appearance?
"Would you like to see?"
Of course.
He turns around, he does a spin, and as he spins, he reverts back down into the hunchback that you saw earlier, and he turns around and goes, "Is this better for you?"
That's absolutely not. No. I will leave right now.
Okay. And he just, like, standing in front of you, just, like, grows, and just his goatee comes back, his hair goes back straight, he grows back into his clothes so that they fit him, and he just stands tall. He goes, I'm what they call a changeling."
I feel like I've heard of those before.
"Oh, are you familiar?"
Yeah, I'm quite familiar.
"Quite familiar?"
We've run into some in the past.
"Oh. Usually they do not expose their form that quickly."
I can't remember what his name was, though.
"Oh, well, it's unfortunate, but..."
It's probably Yisk or something.
Yisk.
Fucking Gaz just, like, looks at Peller wide-eyed.
I don't know of any Yisk from where I come from, but... So, it doesn't ring a bell. Anyways, I certainly do apologize for before. I spend so much time, and I like to have my fun, especially with new people.
That's how I'm looking at Peller.
Anyways, where are you off to? Maybe I can be more helpful than I was before. Sorry, I retreated back. Some distant memories flooded my mind, and I dearly apologize. I'm sorry for leaving you atop the tower.
It's perfectly fine. We want to go to Five Finger Isle.
Oh. He looks at the queen and he goes, Are they able to know, my queen?" And she goes, I'm sure it's fine, yes." And he looks back at you, I guess. He looks at Yag. What are you calling yourself?
Gaz. It's just Zag backwards.
Oh, okay, Gaz. Okay, he looks at Gaz and he goes, "My little friend, there you will find one of the trees of power. Please, I could not ask you this with any more certainty. Please do not disturb the tree. Any disruption to the tree whatsoever could harm all the lands. They bring life to the lands. If anything were to come to the trees, I genuinely could not say what what would happen. So just please, whatever you do, do not harm the trees.
I think that's more than reasonable.
Thank you. And actually, my queen, yes, should we be staying in contact with this group? How interested are you in Amostifan, if I may ask?
I don't know about these three, but I wish to uncover as many secrets as possible.
I agree with the big one.
She contemplates for a second and just thinks, and then waves her hand in an outward motion, and the guards immediately leave the room and close the door behind them.
Oh man, she's gonna pull a fucking Keldrin and try to fight us again.
Amostifan is dying.
Really? How do you know?
We've heard tell, and we've seen the aftermath.
I snicker in Zag's ear and like, it must be the Mostafan's nickname must be named Cecil.
What the fuck? She looks and she goes, the Aragorn tree, as far as we know, is dead. And Amostifan with only 4 trees, it's only a matter of time before the rest of them go.
How many did there used to be?
Well, there's always been 4. There were there's old stories that tell of one that rested atop Mount Gorno, but that is long gone with the peak, whoever it shall rest.
Interesting.
But we know nothing of that. We don't know anything about that. There's rumors it's somewhere in Eldoria. It could be in the middle of the ocean, but no one knows for certain. No one knows where it is. But yes, it's anyways, if there was a 5th tree, it's long gone. We have not been able to uncover it. We've never been able to find it. No one's ever heard of it. No one knows of it. But the point of the matter is, one of them, as far as we know, has died. We haven't been able to go there since the orcs took over. And we don't know, to be certain. Something is... But it does feel like a piece of Amostifan is gone. And we are starting to see it here. The valleys used to be filled with life, but now grass barely grows. The closer you get to Five Finger Isle, the more the life grows. So we have very good reason to believe that the Aragorn tree is fallen.
Didn't he say something about the trees being guarded?
Oh, not anymore. But it is said that the Titans were sent down to guard the trees. But
okay, but
yeah,
you said one of
long
them
since gone.
Didn't you say one of them remained?
Do you see him? He's long since gone as well. They would. The stories say that the last Titan came down from the mountains, found the bodies of his family, his friends, laid them beneath the mountain, and sat down till the ground took him over, and he is gone as well.
Gotcha.
There's I mean, I don't... Have you been to the cliffs?
I haven't been there, but we were just looking at it.
Okay. So, you have somewhat of a sense of how large these titans were.
Yeah.
If one were to still be alive, we would most certainly know. To put it in perspective. They're humongous beasts. Not beasts, guardians.
So they were good.
As far as we know, the legend, no one really knows anything of how they interacted with different people. The legends just say that they guarded the trees.
Okay. So, what are we to do when we go looking for these?
For what in particular? The Titan? If you go looking for
No,
Titan...
the trees.
Oh, just... There's nothing really to do. Just, I guess make sure they're in good health. But I don't know really much that you could do. You could, I suppose, look into what may be falling them ill, but I doubt that would be apparent. Based off the fact of how life is still flowing in the southern of Amostifan, I'm assuming that the five-finger owl tree is still lush with lush. And yes, but I mean, for all I know, no one's been there. I haven't sent someone there in a long time, so it could very well be something's happened, but I highly doubt it. Anyways, you guys are... I don't mean to hold you if you wish to go somewhere. Do you, require anything for your journey?
1,000,000 gold.
She laughs very softly, but...
Could you supply us with food, perhaps?
What kind would you be looking for?
Anything.
Nutritious kind?
Yeah. Kazuki said 1,000,000 gold, but like obviously we don't need that, but like some coin would definitely suffice.
What am I giving you coin for?
Well, it's going to be costly to actually head out and search for all these trees to make sure that they're in good health.
Well, I'm not necessarily asking you to do it. I'm just... I mean, if you want to investigate them, I suppose I could write up a contract.
How old is the queen again? Is she like young or like is she frail?
She is about probably in her 50s. She's not quite wrinkly, but she's seen better days. I suppose I haven't sent out a group to check up on the trees in a good 20 years probably. Fuck. Well, if you wish, I could write up a contract and we could have a deal and you could travel the lands for me and give me an update on the health of all the trees.
I think we could do that.
Right.
It would give us more reason to explore.
Okay. Give me... I hate to do this, but if you could give me a day to write up a contract, figure out, time-wise, let me set up some... Do you have transportation? Modes of transportation?
We've got like a couple of horses and a cart.
Okay, alright. Well, I can...
I think we technically have 4.
You do have 4 horses and a cart, yes. And, plenty of alcohol.
Like, we'll never get through it.
You will never use all that alcohol. She says, alright, give me day. If come back tomorrow, I'll have a contract written up. I'll have an advance of payment, and I'll set up. If you leave your carriage here and your horses, I'll have them tended to, and any necessities or all the best equipment I will provide you with. Being the queen's, I don't know what to call you exactly. Speaking of that, what should I call you? I'll need something for the contract. I could just put down your names, but it's not as formal, if you know what I'm saying. To make this proper, it'd be nice to have a name to refer to the group.
Can we have a moment to discuss?
Certainly. I'll write up the contract. It's not necessary for it to go on right away. I'll just leave a space at the top, and I'll put it on at the top. But if you could have that for me by tomorrow morning, greatly appreciated. But please leave your horses. Here also. She grabs another pouch, and she kind of pulls out a few pieces, and she hands you the pouch, and or hands it out to I guess Peller. Hands it out. Here's 3 platinum. That should cover whatever you wish to do in town tonight for the duration of the afternoon, the evening, the night, whatever you wish. Get yourself some lodging. Get yourself maybe some things that maybe you wish, and please, by all means. I guess I will see you in the morning.
Okay.
And,
we'll be back then.
okay. Cool.
The first thing I want to do when we leave is count up how much money she put in that pouch at the start.
Okay, yes. So as you're kind of walking out, you kind of pull out that first pouch that she gave you, and you pull out 10 platinum pieces.
Oof.
And
let's see.
yeah, and the other one had 3. And as you guys are out and as you leave the front doors, the same guard that took your weapons is waiting there with the crate. He places it down in front of you and goes, thank you for being compliant. Till next time. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
I stare at him for an uncomfortably long amount of time as he walks away.
He's not paying attention. All right. I'm making a few notes here.
How much platinum do we all get?
Okay. I can give everyone 2 platinum and 5 gold.
Cool.
I think that's the math.
Yeah, 2 platinum, 5 gold. Yep.
So that's what everyone gets.
Sorry, I'm just making a few notes on things that happened a while ago.
And the 3 platinum she gave us at the end, that's communal. It doesn't belong to any of us. But we can use.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Technically, Peller has it.
It's mine.
Oh, that trees. Okay. Cool. So you guys leave the gates of the royal courtyard, and you are back in the city, which you briskly walked through at the start. And the city is yours. The sun is about in the center of the sky. It's midday. The day is yours.
Okay. What time of day did you just say it was?
Midday, about 1 or 2. Noon or 1.
Okay. Is there any business that we all need to do?
Not really.
I think I'm good whenever.
Did they give us our weapons back?
Yes,
We did.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Nobody wants any new weapons. Nobody wants to buy any equipment or anything.
Not
I
really.
think I'm good.
All right.
I mean, dude, I want to go see a show. I wonder if the city has any shows going on.
You could certainly ask around.
Is there a like a mailman around here that I could send a message to someone?
Sorry, what? Repeat that one more time.
Is there like a post person that I can send a note to?
Like, what do you mean send a, like, you just want to give a note to someone?
I want to
Like
write
a post office.
I want to post office. I want to send a note to a different city.
Yeah, he wants a message.
Okay. Sorry. I thought you meant you just wanted to like find someone and talk to them, like just give them a letter. Like here. I don't know why, but like I just thought that felt Zag. Just something stupid he'd do.
Those babes in the bar. Just runs up, gives them a note.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you sexy babe.
As you guys,
He hands some hooker a note. Do you think I'm cute? Yes and yes.
God fucking damn it. As you guys
Answer.
As you guys walk around, you kind of ask around, and you ask around, Zag, and you do find of like a post office. Just not too far, but they lead you in the direction, or they point you in the right direction. So head that way, and as you enter, it is a post office. So there's a guy greeting you. He's kind of sorting through some mail on the back. It's like total Wind Waker type thing, like the wall with like the mail drawers and like the holes in it, and he's kind of sorting shit out.
Zag doesn't know that.
Zach doesn't play Wind Waker? Wow.
I've never played Wind Waker.
Wow. Okay, anyways.
Alright.
You don't even play Wind Waker anymore.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Just because I don't play it anymore doesn't mean I don't know the game.
dude, 4 of us are like Wind Waker runners, and 3 of us actually still play it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then Zag's just here like,
Anyways, Zag, you enter a post office.
I walk up to the counter and I slam my a note on the like. Wait, can I say that I already have a note written, or do I actually have to do the action of writing it?
You can say that it's already written, but I would like to know what it says.
It's in the note says
You can type it if you don't want everyone to know, but like
no,
Okay.
and it's literally it literally it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a note that literally all it says. God, who's the? God, I completely forgot the first the guy's name.
Is it Keldrin?
Keldrin, yeah.
That's
Dear
what I
Lord
figured.
Keldrin, you suck, nana boo boo. You can't arrest us. And then I do a picture. If you look in the roll 20.
Oh god.
Hold on.
I fucking hate you. Oh my god. Okay. The guy at the counter, he takes it and he goes, all right,
How much to send that to Lord Keldrin and Trattler?
Trattler, he pulls out a book and he reads through it. Trattler is 6 copper.
Deal.
Alrighty. Takes a letter, he stamps it up, he seals it, and he rolls it up and he puts it in one of the boxes behind him. He says, that should be there in about 2 weeks.
All right, fine by me.
Alright.
I like his tattoo that says Jessica on his right ass cheek. It's great.
Anyways, what else do you guys want to do, I guess?
I think we're probably ready to go to Five Finger Isle.
Well, hold on. We need
You guys
to
have
enjoy
the whole town to explore.
Yeah, we need to enjoy the production of the theater. We need to go see a show.
Okay.
All right.
It better be a good one, though.
So you guys,
I'm sure it will.
you ask around about any plays or shows or anything that's going on, and someone does tell you of a theater in the north end of town that's putting on a play of
JoJo.
What?
They're reenacting JoJo.
They're reenacting JoJo. They're putting on a play. He doesn't quite know the name of it, but he says that there is a show going on now. Tonight at about. He says he doesn't quite know when, but it's later in the evening. If you go there, you'll figure it out. And he points you kind of in the direction. He's just a local guy. He's like, I don't really know. I've never been there, but I know that there's a theater up there. So you can go that way.
Cool. I want to go see. I want to go see the show, dude. Do any of you want to come see it with me?
I'll go see it with you. Why not?
Okay.
It'll be great. We'll actually be able to relax for the first time in 4-5 months.
Is there audience participation?
You don't know. So you guys go up in the direction you see, and you see this large dome-like building kind of appear over the hill. And as you step over and you look down, you see a large glass dome building with big double doors at the top. Two of them to be exact. Two double doors set with a big glass dome on the front between the two double doors. And as you guys approach, there is a gentleman in the dome. That means interact with him if you
Hello,
want.
Dome Man.
Dome Man. I'm reading a class feature. Sorry.
Does he have a name tag?
He does, yeah. It says, make a perception check.
Hey! Gonna see if I can read today. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna roll on that one.
Listen, you only made it to grade 3 out of 5.
Technically, actually, never mind, I don't want to say.
Well,
12, you can read his name tag. It's
thank fucking God.
It's pretty small writing, and it looks like it says Thomas.
Hello, Tommy.
Can I help you?
We would like to see the show.
The show.
The show.
I was told there was a show tonight, and I would like to see.
There is, yes.
Could you? What is it?
It's a play called Esmeralda's Divine Beauty.
Is there audience participation?
Not tonight, no. This is a more of a serious show.
Can you say swipe or no swiping?
I'm sorry, what?
What time is it? And how much is it?
It's tonight at 6.
And how much is it to see?
Depending on where you want to sit.
A chair would be nice.
Of course. Where in the audience? Would you like to be up close? Would you like to be up above? Would you like to be in one of the, whatever the fuck they're called? Shit. Fuck.
The boxes.
Boxes. Would you like a box seat?
How about whatever the cheapest seats are?
I mean, yeah, we just want to see the show.
All right. Standard seats, one night. Just a basic 2 silver each.
2 silver each. I mean, that's definitely doable.
All right. Well,
Are we taking this out of the the allowance, guys?
I mean, I already had 2 silver in my hand, so
Sure.
You can all go ahead and mark off 2 silver, and you were handed tickets for the show. Say 6 p.m. on them, and he says,
Zag eats his ticket.
shows. I would not lose those if I were you. They're irreplaceable. Also,
Did you say we're replaceable?
the tickets are irreplaceable.
Oh, good thinking, Tommy.
The show is in 5 hours. Thank you.
You guys accept tips here?
Yes.
Okay. I do nothing.
You guys just walk away, and he's just kind of left there, just like fucking people. As you guys walk away, you kind of just like take some time to walk around the city and admire it. There's a few different restaurants, some different shops that are open. There's
I will say I would like to go soon.
What?
It's getting that time where I'd like to go soon and wrap up.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, sorry. I couldn't tell if that was in character or not. Sorry. My bad.
Zuki's gotta go, guys.
Yeah, so you guys kind of like walk around the city. Is anything else you guys want to do, or do you just want to wait for the show?
I mean, not much left to do.
Everything's fine.
Okay. Well, I mean,
What happened? I dropped my headset.
We're just going to the show. We're waiting.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you guys kind of just wait inside, like in the courtyard, just out doing nothing for 5 hours. You get very, very bored. You eventually, you do see
Practice
like
my amazing sword skills while everyone else watches in awe.
you see people begin to kind of gather at the front of the auditorium, and you take that as your time to go up. And as you walk up to the ticket booth, you hand them your tickets, and you're ushered into your seats. They're not nice seats; they're just kind of in the middle of a flat area. So as more people begin to gather in and fill in, you kind of the 2 goblins definitely are basically unable to see the show or the stage from where they are. The people in front of them, their heads are lined above. There's no incline in this theater at all. It's just dead flat. So you're just looking, and basically all you can see is the people in front of you.
It sucks for Zag, but I guess
on,
gas can always just change.
I climb up on Kazuki's back.
I lift you up onto my head.
Okay.
I climb on 2 pillars back.
As you climb up on top of the head, you can hear kind of people groaning behind you, just like, these fucking people.
I snap my head
blocking
back
my
to
view.
glare at them.
Yeah, I just stare.
While he's looking like behind, I like tap Zag like just on his back as he turns around, and for like, is there a time limit on this? I'm gonna check. This is gonna be great. I don't think there's a time limit. No, there isn't. For like a while, it's just gonna smell as if there's very potent perfume coming from Zag, like the smelling of like a lavender, just
Okay.
very strong.
Okay. People begin to plug their noses and like surrounding you, just trying like not to.
It's perceivable up to 10 feet away.
Okay, so just like kind of like in the immediate area, some people are like kind of just like, oh, that's really strong, Jesus. But no one really does anything in reaction to it. You guys sit there for about 15-20 minutes, and then you look up at the sky, and it's still light outside, but you watch as the glass dome kind of gets covered in a black sheet as the windows almost close on their own and just kind of shutter closed, all around the dome, and then pure darkness. And then fire erupts from the stage. A big.
I scream.
Many others do as well, as this fire erupts up in just a wall of the stage, and then as it dims down and it's only sits about an inch off the ground now, a wall of fire, or about an inch off the ground, you see standing at the front of the stage a man, well dressed in a very clean set of clothing, bright blue suit with a feather sticking out of his hair. And
I lean over to Zag, and I'm sitting on, so I lean over towards Power's direction to whisper into Zag's ear, just like, how far away do you think he is?
You immediately get shushed. The second you start talking.
I think he's 300 feet away.
Not from him. From people
I
like
ignore
that.
the shushing, and I'm like, hey, I don't know. I probably a stone chucking distance.
Holy shit. Okay. So as the performance starts and you just watch as this beautiful story.
Can I like grapple Sag?
Yes.
I just like go up and grab him with both hands.
You can just grab him and hold him and just kind of hold them tight.
I'm so confused which one is on whose head right now. Like,
I am on your head.
Kazuki's on Peller's. Because they're not.
I am on top of Peller's head.
I'm sorry. You know what I meant.
All right, this is not. Can I have an advantage because he doesn't expect it?
Yes.
Okay.
That one.
Wait, I think I did that wrong. Huh?
I don't think you did that wrong.
I think
No, I didn't.
it.
But yeah,
You rolled a 2 and a 1.
Yeah, you rolled a 2 and a 1. Yep.
So you got a total of 1. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does Zag have to try and beat a 1?
My 2 rolls were a 1 and a 0.
Yeah. So
His modifier's higher than my roll.
Zag, what's your strength modifier, or is it Dex?
You can use that. You can use athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah. So what's your acrobatics modifier?
+3.
Go ahead and roll. Just go ahead and roll.
Go ahead and roll.
It's a D20 plus 3.
I have advantage. That's fucking
12.
No, you are not grappled. So Peller like reaches up and he tries to grab you and he just kind of is swiping at the air. He doesn't really
like a cat. I'm batting at his hands.
And even with this immense distraction that is going on from the audience right now, people seem undisturbed as they're admiring this beautiful performance that is happening. Elegantly.
How far away is the stage from us?
It's about 50 feet from where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's an Eldritch Blast range.
don't please.
You guys watch this beautiful performance. This beautiful performance with the Nat 20 performance roll they made. Absolutely phenomenal. Just beautifully done, beautifully everything. And about 2 hours go by of admiring and relaxing. And the fire once again lights up and erupts about 10 feet up in the air and then vanishes. And
When that happens, I throw a stone off to like the side of the audience to where like nobody would be standing, but I infused a little bit of magic into it, and once I throw it, it then shouts, "Oh no! Fire! A dragon broke into the stadium! Everyone run!" I'm like, what's that?
What kind of roll a deception with advantage, or with just roll a straight deception. Just roll a straight deception.
Here comes the 20.
Yeah, here comes the nat 20.
Not bad.
People take it very seriously. As people see the fire erupt, and that happens, and they just stand up out of their seats and they start running out the line, and the performers run back out and they go, no, it's okay, it's just fun, it's just this part of the show. It doesn't calm them down. They continue to run, and before you know it, you are the only 4 people in this theater with
I stand up and I start clapping.
Yeah, it's same. Bravo!
Beautiful
Amazing.
performance.
As the panels on the skylights open up and the light begins to refill the room, you see as the performers are bowing to the 4 of you clapping at them.
The best performance of their life.
They are taking what they can get and they bow and
Dude,
just take in what this is.
Don't
I
feel
like-
bad you kept all that money. Woo!
I chuck a gold at them.
I chuck a dagger.
No.
Do
Do
you?
you actually throw daggers?
No.
Okay.
If you
good.
did, I would have cast catapult on it to like change its trajectory.
So as they kind of bow they take it in for about 30 seconds and then they leave the stage. You guys are left alone in the theater. Instinct tells you to leave, and as you kind of exit, you see that the panic has kind of calmed down in the front courtyard, as people are kind of like looking up at the sky, going, "There's no fucking dragon. What?"
You know, we could wait here for the next show.
It is now about 8 o'clock at night. The sun is beginning to set over the edges of the mountains.
We could just like never leave, and then we wouldn't have to pay for more tickets.
What
Yeah,
would we
man, you
eat?
make a strong point.
What? Sorry, as you ask?
What would we eat?
You guys haven't eaten all day, no. So you probably should eat something.
We could eat. Couldn't you like transform into something, and then we could like chop off a leg, and then you could transform into something else?
I definitely don't think that's how it works, and I can only transform into humanoids.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so if you want to eat a human, that's cool.
I'm not human. It's not cannibalism. In fact, I don't think any of us are human.
Yeah.
As you exit the theater,
We could eat children.
as you exit the theater, you are met with a rumbling in your stomach as you feel that you should probably eat something. And you look out and you see a restaurant, tavern, inn looking area with customers kind of ushering in after the show. You guys kind of... Yep.
I go into the tavern and I try to seek an audience with the tavern keep, although I'm sure he's busy.
He is quite busy, so you kind of approach him, and he's like, I'll be right with you, man. Just give me some time, man. It's right after the show. It's always so busy." And you wait for probably about 5 minutes to get everyone settled as they come in from the show, and he reapproaches you and he's like, "Yeah, hey man, sorry, but thanks for waiting."
Did you hear there was a dragon attack at the end? I heard it was like a fire one, so I heard it was a gold one.
Yeah, no, I heard someone say that someone pulled a prank like that, but if there was a dragon here, we'd know about a dragon, man.
Well, I don't think it was like an ancient dragon. I think it was like a dragon wormling.
You just ignored what he said. Like,
Man, we'd know about a dragon, man.
it was like
This guy's
really-
vaguely dragon-like.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, we see your kind not too often, but I mean every once in a while.
I can breathe an element like dragons. You want to see?
I genuinely prefer if you didn't do that in here.
Show him. Come on, let's go.
No, thank
I
you.
bet 1 gold that he can do it.
I guarantee you he can do it, and I don't want to see it.
I bet
2
5 gold.
I do not want to see it. And people
Someone
from
throw something
like
in the air!
people on the bar stop saying like, "I bet 7 gold."
Yeah, I'm like, someone throw something big into the air.
You You say that, and someone
I leap into the air.
someone actually like takes their shoe off and throws it up into the air, a boot, and it's flying through the air.
While it's in the air, I like look up and I breath weapon the shoe.
Is that an automatic thing, or do you need to roll the hit?
It's an area of effect, so if it's just there, it's just there.
Oh, isn't that like a cone? Doesn't that go out in a cone?
Yeah.
How big's that cone?
I'm going like straight up.
Okay.
How
So-
tall is the building is another good question.
It's the rafters are about 20 feet up. It's pretty big. It's a very tall. So yeah, no,
Which is out of range.
It's good. The whole building doesn't catch on fire. You do actually get the chandelier, but like it's metal, so nothing really happens to it. People like erupt clapping and like whatnot, and people start handing out gold, like fucking flying around, like just
Dude,
like
how much gold do I make?
You don't make anything.
Where's the gold going?
Yask gets tossed a few. Yask made a bet of. You said 5 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you got 5 gold. Given to you. And then other people that made bets with each other are just handing out gold.
Can I just like gesture towards someone like, oh yeah, you owe me money. You lost the bet.
Make a persuasion check.
What if he did like deception?
Wait, hold on a second. I've lost my thing. Where'd it go? Persuasion, you say?
Why the fuck is this in my folder? Why the fuck is this?
The persuasion or deception? Because I would prefer one over the other.
Persuasion.
Are you sure you don't want deception?
I'm positive.
God damn it. I rolled a nat 20.
A nat 20. He hands you. You want to rollies me?
Oh, rollies? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What'd you get?
5.
Fuck.
You get less than 5?
I got a 3.
Yes!
He hands you 20 gold.
Oh my god, man. Sucks to lose, I know, but it's the name of the game.
It is what it is, man. I mean, I'll get you next time.
Ah, you sure will.
All right. And he goes back to drinking. And
Lean over to Yask, and I'm just like, dude, I just stole 20 gold from this dude.
Wait, Steam made a console?
yeah,
Yes, they did.
I
it's
feel like they've done that before.
Why
they've-
haven't I heard of it?
because it's been in development for like. How have you not heard of it? I heard about it like 4 years ago when they started
Yeah,
developing
same.
it.
A Steam Deck.
Yeah, I almost pre-ordered
Wait,
it.
no,
like
they
4
have a
years ago.
different console too that's been out for like 7 years.
Yeah,
No,
they do.
you can buy the Steam Deck like right
Yeah,
now.
no, it's
Yeah,
out
it's
now.
out.
It like only like less than
It's
a,
not
few, like a
out.
week
It comes
ago.
out in.
No, it's out now. You can order it now.
It came
It's-
out a couple days ago.
It's
I
not
thought.
out. It's not out of pre-order anymore. Used to. It's like
Yeah, but I feel like you can't get them in until like after Q2 of this year.
you can buy them now though, and they have a shipping date.
That's sick.
Like they're actually
I
a thing now.
actually really want one.
I do too, but I don't. But like they're like $500.
It's
a
400.
handheld computer.
Well, you got Canadian dollars.
500 Canadian, but that's only for like 64 gigs.
It looks just like a Switch.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
basically is. But
Well, I would just fucking take it to play fighting games at like hotels and shit.
fair enough.
Yeah,
But like it is powerful enough to run like The Last of Us and shit like that though. Like that's the cool thing. Like it's powerful.
It's a computer.
Yeah.
It's a handheld computer. That's all it is.
Okay. Anyways, at this bar, the bartender is like, "Oh, that's a cool trick, buddy. You gonna buy something or you getting out?
Oh, I'm not gonna leave.
You need a room?
Get me a steak.
A steak?
Mhm.
You want a nice steak or like?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a fillet minion.
I can do that for you. I can get you a real good one. He bangs on the back wall and he's like, a proper steak. And he's like, that'll be 2 gold, man.
2 gold, easy. Here you
So
go.
funny as egg.
All right. What's so funny?
Fillet minion.
Oh my fucking god.
Um,
Yeah.
Kazuki's Kazuki's gonna buy like the cheapest drink available, immediately pass out, and I actually do gotta go now.
Okay, cool. We're not gonna go much farther, so you won't miss anything. But appreciate you making the time, Kill.
1 silver on that drink.
1 silver on that drink. You can get a drink for 1 silver easily. It's not a very good drink, but like.
That still makes me pass out instantly.
All right, cool.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Bye, Kill.
Hey!
So,
Man, fuck that guy.
you guys are in the bar. He's like, anyone else? You got the drink, the steak. He leans over the bar and looks down at the goblins. He's like, you two?
What kind of drink can I get for this? And I pull out a platinum.
He takes it from you and he looks at it and he tries to bend. What?
I don't want you grubby hands on it.
I need to make sure it's real, man. That shit comes in and like it could be fake. That's worth a lot.
Okay.
He grabs it from you and he tries to bend it a bit and turn it, and then he goes to bite it. It's legit. And he's like, with this, I could get you the best roasted chicken meal and aged ale you've ever had.
A meal and a drink for that?
Surely you can throw in at least a room.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were looking for rooms. But yeah, no, that's, I could certainly give you that. But yeah, no, the chicken meal, the roasted chicken meal is about 7 gold, and then the drinks a couple. So yeah, you know what? We'll say it does. Yeah. Do you need room for all 4 of you, or do you want them individual, or what?
You know what? I've been bunking with a goblin forever. I would like my own room.
All right. So 4 rooms. We'll go. Yeah, but yeah, that'll cover it. We'll say that'll cover it. And he bangs back on the door and he goes, "Roasted chicken." And he pours you a drink from a tap.
You hear him kill a chicken in the other room.
You actually do. It's a very fresh meal. You hear like ah, and then
Jesus.
as you can only assume, a cleaver just cut off the head of a chicken. And you're handed a drink that sparkles and shimmers as he hands it to you and says, "That's the best ale money can buy."
I'll be the judge of that.
You take a sip, and it is phenomenal. It bubbles, the sparkle, like it tickles you in ways you never thought possible.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
All right. Yeah, no, the meals will be about 20 minutes. I hope that's okay, right?
I bet you can't finish that in like less than a minute.
My drink?
Yeah.
I down it in 5 seconds.
While you're a tiny little goblin boy.
Yes.
Make a con save.
All right.
I'm ready for this really high DC.
Yes, my very high DC. That's a cool 3.
You put it to your lips and you kind of like pour it up, and the second the bubbles hit your throat, it closes. It stops on you.
I'm imagining.
You start choking and like heaving as you put the glass back down. You spilled most of the drink, all of it. You've spilt about 1.5 gold worth of drink on you during this, and you put it back down, and you kind of have to like thrust yourself onto the bar, kind of like humping it a bit to get your throat to open back up. Like with a few coughs and whatnot, your throat does eventually open back up, and you regain the ability to breathe as you kind of feel very winded.
This is what I imagine happens.
Oh wait, you're streaming. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What do I do?
That's pretty good.
Fucking love that video. Oh wait, I just stopped my stream. That's my bad. Yeah. Anyways, so you do that, and like the bartender starts laughing. People around start laughing at you for doing this and whatnot. He's like, "That's a neat trick, buddy. That's a good one." Yeah, I got other customers to tend to. Your meals will be out in a bit. And he runs around. He starts tending to other customers.
He said there's a lot of Dragonborn out here. Do I actually see any?
He'd said there's a lot. He said that they've seen him before, but they're not that common. So like he's not really thrown off by you, but you don't see any in the vicinity.
Yeah. I go looking for one.
Like outside? Like just go running around town looking for a Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me a percentile.
A percentile?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm good at those. Last time I rolled a percentile, I became a warlock. 29. Do I find 29 Dragonborn?
You find no Dragonborns.
Oh.
Through your about 20-minute investigation period of looking around and running around, you don't see anyone really. It's about to get dusk. People are starting to close down shops and lock up things. And there's not many people in the streets. It's late. It's just not... You remember that the Queen told you that don't stay out after dark, so people are adhering to that and going inside when the light starts to go down. You come back, your food is out. Yask is already enjoying his meal. Your food is starting to get cold, but it's still pretty good. You enjoy a real nice meal with your drinks and whatnot. And it goes by pretty easily, pretty nice. And
guys, we should stay outside tonight.
We just bought rooms.
Well, no, maybe not all night, but we should like go to bed late. We should go outside.
a bartender kind of overhears and he goes, "You thinking of staying out? You thinking of going outside right now?"
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well, maybe you
What?
wouldn't. What?
What's wrong with outside? I asked the bartender.
Have you not? Have you been under a fucking rock?
Oh,
Listen.
I'm under the bar's roof.
Listen, Gas is a goblin, okay? But yeah. Listen, it can't be that bad, right? We could probably fend him off.
Go outside.
I go outside.
It's still dimly lit outside. It's not fully darkness, but he's just kind of laughing.
I sit down and wait.
Dude, we all just sit down into the street.
You guys go out in the street, and about 20 minutes go by. The sun does completely set, and kind of like the moonlight begins to light up. As it does that, the bartender comes back out, and people have left. Have you been sitting there? Like, you turn around as the bartender comes out, and there's no one inside the tavern anymore, or not many people. Only people that you saw like get rooms or whatnot, but no more locals are within. And he comes out, and he's just. I'm locking the doors now. If you guys want to come in, you gotta come in now.
We'll break in whenever we need help.
No, you will not.
Yes, I will.
This is the mighty Zag you're talking to. Watch
My
your
punches can cleave a human in half, including you, you fat, balding bastard.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess, you know what? Just because he said that to you, I will, as an apology, I will not enter your tavern tonight.
Thank you. I'm keeping the gold. Have a good night. He closes the doors. You hear a click, a second click, and then a as you hear a thud of what you would know, or you saw inside. There
Is
was
Kazuki still in there, just passed out?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So
We have a failsafe if
and
we
you
all
hear
die.
a large thud as the large piece of wood that was next to the door is placed into place, and you hear that 2 more times as 3 full pieces of like wood are thudded into slots on the door to keep it shut. That door is not opening.
Listen, guys, if things get really bad, I can get us out. Just,
Well, I want to see what's going on.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm out here.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna die tonight.
I need all of you to... Are you guys just sitting out there, or are you trying to... Because you've heard that goblins run through the streets. Are you trying to hide from them, or are you just sitting out there?
I'm sitting.
Okay.
I look around for barrels and other like wooden objects and crates to move into place for like, cover and stuff.
I am also a goblin, so I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna sit, but I'll like be standing ready to fight, and I'll probably be actively dodging. Like I'll take the dodge action, in case something tries to attack me.
Okay, so Peller is holding the dodge action. Gaz and Zag, I'll say that you guys find 2 trash cans that you guys kind of hop in and you just kind of hide and you just kind of look out from, like, kind of peering your eyes out and looking out above. And with that, I'd like you all to make perception checks for me.
Hey. 16.
Eight, 16, and Zag?
11.
Okay. As you guys look out, you don't quite see anything. You're trying to be due diligent and looking. And then, Yask, out from your left, you hear crashing and banging. And as you look that way, you see a little green goblin just kind of like rummaging through trash cans, throwing them around, and just like digging inside of them.
I just yell, "Brother!" and then I run over to him.
Okay. You jump out of the trash can and you pop down and you run on over and you look at him right in the eye, and he looks at you and he just looks you up and down, and he kind of does the full around on you. What group are you with?
The group of merry men.
Make a deception check.
Dude, Zag still smells of lavender.
Fuck, 9.
Merry men, eh?
We really love hugs in the group of merry men. Can I have a hug?
He takes a step back, and he reaches around his neck, and he pulls up something in his hand on a lanyard, and he puts it in his mouth, and he blows, and a loud whistle rings out in the alleyways. A loud whistle rings out, and you just kind of start to hear like mumbling and murmuring as you look up and you look around, and you see as the tops of the streets or the tops of the nearby buildings are lined with just eyes peering down at you.
How it goes, fellows?
We don't have a group of merry men. Which group are you with?
You see, I'm from Goblin Squad 2.
I'll let you do it again with disadvantage. Make a deception check.
Well,
that makes it pretty fucking easy.
Wait, I meant 3.
No. I thought you looked different.
Listen, I'm sorry. I look up to you guys, and I just wanted to hang out. You guys are just so cool.
We don't do hanging out. We do taking and taking for the master.
I hop out of my trash can then, and I interrupt their conversation.
See, this is a merry man.
See? Are you a part of the merry man group?
Who are the merry men?
We.
Wee!
We do not associate with the merry men, and we only associate with the people the king tells us to.
Listen. You're a green goblin. I can see that. The whole countryside is infested with those dirty grayskins. You know what I'm saying? Those types of goblins are not comparable to us in any sort of way. We came to this town and all that stuff, us wee merry men. And, there's no other guy. When we were told that goblins showed up at night, so we were just we wanted to see you guys.
Can we join you?
No. No, listen.
What do you want?
We're here to take, to steal, for the king.
We go meet the king?
Oh, no. Here. I technically am instructed to handle any people who bother us during
I'm not
our
a
work.
people, I'm a goblin.
That's what I'm getting at. I will let you go if you leave us alone and let us do what we do. And do not come back. You are not with us. And
You came here.
yes,
Yeah, I saw you first.
who's to say I did not see you first?
Come back implies
can I
that
roll an
we
insight?
invaded your territory. You're coming into this territory, which is a city that has obviously a really bad guard problem or enforcement problem because they haven't dealt with you guys yet.
I rolled insight to see if I think he actually saw me first.
Yeah.
14.
You don't quite pick up that he's maybe being so truthful about that.
You're lying to me. There's no way you could have seen me. Where was I?
Well, you're a goblin, so you must certainly know that we do lie. Anyways, I have things to do. I don't have time for you. Please.
Can I have a hug?
He thinks about it for a second, and
I will leave you alone if you hug me.
do you promise?
I promise.
Roll a.
When you-
I need to know if you're being genuine with that, and if you're not, make a deception check.
Okay. Oh, that's a 14 on the deception.
And his insight is not okay. He thinks about it for a second, and then he. All right, if you'll leave me alone, and
When you stab him, go for the left testicle.
he steps forward, arms extended.
Okay, I hug him, whisper into his ear, "You look cute," and then say "Hespy 50," and then grip harder.
You hug him. You grab him very tight. Do make me a athletics check.
Okay, that's just a raw d20. Oh, that's a 3.
It's a 3. Okay, it's possible he could still fail it.
Please.
You should. He succeeded the deception.
He
You
did.
should give him
I'm giving the goblin. Do you want advantage, or do you want the goblin to have disadvantage? I won't tell you what he got.
I want advantage.
Okay, you take advantage, and his roll stands.
9.
It's better. It's 3 times better.
Oh fuck! If he had advantage, it wouldn't have done anything. Yeah. he sees you trying to grab him, and you as you kind of like wrap your hands around him and you say it, he flicks you off and you just shoot up into the sky, leaving him behind. He looks up and he watches you go up, and he just.
While he's distracted, I pull out a dagger and go to stab him in the stomach.
No, we're going to die.
Dude, the thing is, Yask just disappeared for like fucking 16 or 18 rounds of combat or something.
That's the thing. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Kazuki technically isn't here.
Mm-hmm. Do you want us to like stop here?
Do we want, since Kazuki's passed out in the bar and willingly took that, I'm gonna say that she's probably out. So do you guys have time to do a combat?
I'm cool with whatever. I'm just sad because I really wanted the fucking primary Lotus, this goblin.
Okay, I need to know, like, are you guys okay with going for like another hour and a half? Like,
what time is it? It's 7:00. We could probably wrap up and start combat in the next session.
The only thing that worries me about that is Kazuki not being involved.
He could open up the bar door.
I mean, he could either open the door or he could just be like, "Hey, Kazuki, show up like an hour later." I
made that bartender a promise. I'm gonna go to bed in that bar tonight.
Okay. Just because, one, I don't have a map. Two, we've already gone for a decent bit of time.
Question: If Yask were to take off his shoes early, would he fall back down but the shoes keep going?
Yes. Okay. So you could take an action to take the shoes off and fall down on your own. But I guess that's all a problem for... Actually... How much time do we have?
I mean, I'm whatever.
Because we've been going for 3 hours. Normally we go for about 4.5. So are we okay to go for normal time? Because we could probably do this as long as everyone just does their shit quickly and we don't spend too much time.
No, fuck it. If we do this shit quickly, sure.
Okay.
No dilly dally.
No dilly dallying. This is the first time I haven't had a map for you guys. I do apologize. But
dude, imagine not having maps.
I did not plan for this to happen.
I would never do that.
How do you fill in a space in Roll20?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, can you fill in, or do I just have to get like a gray JPEG?
Oh, when you're in your map settings, like when you can switch between maps and stuff, you can hit edit on one of them and you can decide its size and you can decide
the color. There you
color.
Go. I got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Just fucking take off into the sky.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, so you'd be gone for 20 that's 20 seconds less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So you'd be
you are gone for
17 rounds.
Yeah, you would be gone for a very long time.
17 rounds, dude. So, it might be a good idea to take the shoes off.
I take the shoes off.
Okay. We'll say that you can do that. You do that on your first round, and sorry, I'm just now I'm scattering to get something together. Okay. Yask is up here. I'm gonna flip you upside down to signify that you're in the air.
Did you guys see that picture I sent of like the example of the cube?
Yes.
Yes.
Where is it at?
I'll just post it again.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I saw the one you just put in. The shoes are gonna work at some point.
We'll see.
You were correct.
These brown things are. Can you guys see this?
Yep.
Okay, good. These brown things are buildings.
Can I roll initiative?
Yeah, you guys can all roll initiative while I get the setup real quick.
That was an accident. Fucking advanced dice roller, please. That's worse. Could have taken the accident.
Okay. So.
May I ask what the goblin rolled?
I haven't rolled for the goblin yet because I've been setting up the battlefield.
No, I mean the strength check.
Oh, a 3. Oh, wait, no, the strength. Wait, what's
it? When
16,
when you combat my grapple.
16.
Okay.
Sorry. And then I rolled again to see if you had have given him disadvantage instead, and you got an 18, so it wouldn't have changed anything.
Okay.
Okay, so. Fuck, I can't give him a turn. I need to move him down here so I can give him a turn. Oh, fuck.
Oh, there's a reroll button, so I don't have to keep changing my modifier?
Yes. Okay, so, anything higher than a 20?
No, I got a 4.
15, okay, 4. Yeah, not just, Peller.
18.
18. Zag.
What am I doing?
Initiative.
Roll initiative.
Four.
You rolled a d4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Roll a d20.
Oh, okay. 21.
You crit. Kinda. No, not 20. Not crit, I guess.
There we go. All right. So, Zag. Oh shit! Not 20. Shit. Cool. There we go. So, Yask. I will say that before your turn happens. So as this turn happens, you are falling out of the sky. You are falling back down.
How high up am I?
You 1 round 6 seconds. You would have gone up about 50 feet, or about let's say 30 feet. Even though physics says otherwise, but you know.
Alright, so then I have to pick between either letting you take that 3d6 or 3d8 or whatever, or...
That's what I was about to say. Yep. And let me roll his initiative. Also,
I can handle it.
This music is not
well,
really
perhaps.
what I thought it was.
Okay, it's a d6 for every 10 feet. So 3d6 for 30.
I need to go through all these songs and figure,
Find like a combat one.
yeah.
Don't forget to put Shorsen in.
Yeah, give me a sec. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Why not?
Huh?
Dude, it's always my fault too. I'm always like, yeah, you know what? Let's kill Cecil, and then I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's destroy the fucking guy's kitchen. Oh, you know what? Let's go outside.
Yeah.
No, this is fun.
He always gives us like one instruction, and then we specifically do not follow that one instruction.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Shit.
So we're gonna go destroy the trees, right?
Okay. Anyways.
Kill the country.
All right. So, Yask goes to grab him, grab the goblin, but he bats off, and up he goes into the sky, and you watch as he kind of like fumbles with his feet, and then he begins to fall back down. And Zag, as you watch this, you stab at him, right? That's what you said?
Yeah. Go to stab him in the stomach.
Roll to hit.
All right. Gotta figure out how to do that real quick.
Is the turn order weird for you guys too?
Yeah, I just see the goblin, but I'll just take. As long as Jazz just tells us who's up and when, it's fine.
Yeah.
What do I roll for this?
A
D20
plus your dagger modifier. I don't know.
I don't have a dagger modifier.
You don't have a dagger modifier. What's a? Is that just
your
strength?
Your dagger, it's Dex.
Oh, okay. Dex and your proficiency, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're proficient in simple weapons, which I think everyone is. So.
Yeah. Everyone is.
So Dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Plus my proficiency bonus.
Your proficiency bonus is 2.
Yeah.
So 10.
10? 10 will miss.
Damn. I miss everything. I fucking hate this game.
listen, but you remember you've got a bonus action.
Yeah, okay, and then all right, that misses. So I use a bonus action of telekinetic to just push him away from me.
Okay, is that a save or what is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it is a save. It's just the normal shove action, but he can use it as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's probably just a strength save.
As grappled, but if okay, so it's so you make an athletics, or you make a athletics, and I make an acrobatics or athletics. My choice.
You can either choose to shove him to the ground or push him 5 feet away from you.
So you can either choose to possibly knock him on prone, or knock him away from you. Whatever you choose.
Knock him on prone.
Okay, roll your acrobatics or athletics. Sorry.
It's not actually the shove action. The person he's trying to do it to has to make a strength saving throw. Contested by.
It's going to use his spell modifier.
Yeah, his spell save DC.
Okay, that is information that I would have liked to know. Okay, cool. So DC, what's your? That's a fail. Okay, so he gets knocked on prone.
You force him on the floor with your mind.
Yeah, you just force him down.
Grovel for me!
Onto the floor. Him now.
When he has a 21, but there's nobody else in initiative.
That's not my fault. Yeah, so his turn. He is on the ground, and just let me read something here real quick. Sorry.
Spends half his movement to get up, right?
He does.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Or he can just move at half movement.
Yeah. So he stands back up, and he just slashes at you, Zag.
All right.
With a that's plus 4, 21 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course that hits.
Okay. Just making sure. 3 damage. Actually, 3 plus 2. Sorry, 5. And moving on to Teller. You're watching all this happen. And yeah.
You still have to put Shorson in.
Just do your shit, okay? I got it. Calm the fuck down.
I will. You know, I'm gonna use a new ability that I got recently. I'm going to firebolt the guy. Actually, no, I'm not, because he's not prone anymore. I will firebolt him.
Okay.
For a 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Damn. I'll use my bonus action to command Shorson, I guess, and I'll also come up about here Shorson's got a movement speed of something.
Can you make Shorson catch me?
I can catch you if I want. For no damage. Okay.
Alright. So what's happening now?
I'm gonna... Okay, I'm not actually gonna do that. This is 35, 40. That's his full movement speed. He's gonna go over there, and he's going to attack the Mr. Man here.
Okay, roll the hit.
For the exact same roll, actually, I believe. Yep. 21 this
21
time.
will hit, yes.
Yay. I'm so happy.
Roll some damage.
7 whole damage, dude.
You slash at him and he just, like, takes it and it kind of just, like, rips half his stomach out and he just falls back dead.
Yo, I killed him.
Alright,
I really like how I glared at him and he just crumbled to the ground.
Are you... Is that it?
It was sick.
Peller?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you do that, you guys begin to hear, like, grumbling and growling, and you watch as... Let me find him.
We're either gonna solve the goblin problem, or we're gonna solve Keldrin's problem of us being alive.
And you watch as 6 goblins that were once there all simultaneously jump down off the roofs of the buildings.
And they all take fall damage and die.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they could probably make acrobatics check to nod if you don't want to go.
I'm making acrobatic. I know what I'm doing. Calm down. I'm just making 1 for all of them, though, because I'm not rolling this 6 times. And they all pass. Cool. Okay. So they don't take any...
One of them could be a klutz.
Nope.
Hey.
Okay, fucking fine. Second one passes. Third one passes. Fourth one passes. Fifth one... Holy shit! Oh, fucking that one fails. Okay.
See?
One of them was a klutz.
One of them was a klutz. You were very right. Fucking controller, get out of my way. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, damn it. Alright, give me 1 second here. Okay. So, as these guys run down, we'll start with this one. He runs up and he's going to slash at you, Peller. With a miss. He's going to slash and he's going to miss. This one's going to run up to you as well. Oh, fuck, that's off my table. He's gonna... 18.
That hits.
That does hit. Cool. And he's going to do 8 damage.
Easy.
That's actually a good amount, dude.
This one's gonna run up here, and he's gonna slash at fucking what's his face? Zeg. 16. 12 plus, yeah, 12 plus 4. 16 Zeg.
Me?
Yeah, does that hit you?
16? Yeah, it does.
4 damage. This one runs up. Sure.
I'm gonna impose disadvantage on that one.
On
Wait, what,
the first one or the second one?
Hit me for?
That second goblin that just moved.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that one gets disadvantage.
Okay. What were you saying, Zach? It was 4 damage. 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Okay, so disadvantage. That's a nat 1. It's okay. Cool. And and then
Did he potentially hit the one behind him?
not from that far away with a scimitar. No. This one is going to run up and attack Peller. That's a miss. And this one's going to run up and also attack Peller. 15?
Nope.
Fuck! Okay, and that's all of their turns. Right. And that is moving on to Yask.
Okay, well, first off, I plummet to the ground.
Yes, and do you want to roll your damage, or should I?
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's 3d6.
3d6.
Okay. 9 damage. That's not ideal.
It's not horrible either.
You're right.
Max being 18, you're exactly half, so.
This one right below me is already dead, right? That's the one that's dead.
The one that is below, one tile below you, yes.
Can we get like an X on it?
That's my bad, sorry.
Okay, I am going to swing my rapier at the one above me.
Okay, roll the hit.
Advanced dice roller. Let's see here. 18.
3d20, what?
Oh, what the fuck? That's my B. Do you want me to re-roll that, or do you want to take the 6?
Well, the fact that you rolled 3d20s and you got 6, 6, and 2, first off, be ashamed. Second off, I'll let you pick if I take the 6 or the 2, because you already did roll 3 times.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. You miss. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You have anything else you want to do? You can do.
Bonus action, disengage, hide behind Shorson.
Okay.
End turn.
End turn. Zag, moving on to you.
All right. And I am playing with my dagger like some crazy goblin man looking
Okay.
for blood, and I go to stab this guy right here.
Roll the hit.
Let's see. What did I roll last time? Okay. 8.
8. That will miss, unfortunately.
We are not
Why am I
hitting.
rolling so fucking low, dude. All right.
This is game of luck.
Because no, this game is more like game of suck, and all right, so I do a bonus action of telekinetic, and I go to
Is that a one-time thing, or is that a like once per day, or is that an unlimited?
I'm pretty sure you can do it all the time.
What's the feat called?
Telekinesis. Telekinetic. He just.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, it's just as a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. No, for sure.
The creature can willingly fail the save, though.
Does
Okay.
it willingly fail?
No. We'll make the save. That's a 11. I'm assuming that's a fail. Cool.
Gotta be.
It's your spell save DC has to be at least 15. I'm assuming. Anyways, with that, Zag, are you doing anything else?
I disengage, and I
Well, you disengage as a bonus action.
It's an action depending on what you're.
He's a goblin. He can disengage as a bonus action.
I forgot about that. Okay.
nimble escape.
Yep. So
And,
you just use your bonus action, so you can't disengage, but you can choose to move.
Moving doesn't count as an action.
No, you have 30 feet. You have 30 feet of movement on your turn that you can use whenever.
Yeah, there's 3 things. You have an action, a bonus action, and you have movement. If you create a square of distance between you and an enemy, they can choose to attack you as you leave their range. But if you stay next to an enemy, they can't.
So
that's the idea behind disengage is they can't take an opportunity to attack.
So if you moved right now, you'd get 2 attack or one at disadvantage.
Well, it depends on how far he moves.
Well,
Or wait, did you shove him or did you prone him?
Nimble escape, you can disengage or
Zag.
hide action as a bonus action.
Did you?
But you already used your bonus action to use.
I got
Yeah. Did you with your telekinesis? Did you push him or did you prone
Knock
him?
him prone.
Okay.
Prone
Yeah.
him.
Just making sure.
So, this guy, I'm assuming this one is prone.
I'm assuming, unless it was the other guy.
It was this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you walk away from him, he'll have disadvantage
Yeah.
to attack you. So you could like go out this way.
How do I move my? I
You
can't
just,
move.
you
you
just
just use
grab
the,
it.
you click on the cursor and then you can move him.
It
Should
won't
be
let
able.
me.
Does he not have permissions to move his own guy?
He should control. No, he doesn't, because I made him when he wasn't in. Cool. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before you let go of the left click while you're dragging, you can even right click to see your like a ruler telling you how far you've moved.
Oh. I'll go right here.
Okay. Cool.
You did.
So yeah, there you put at least 1 square of distance between the guy on the left, which means that he can try to attack you.
And he is going to miss.
Yeah, you knocked him prone though, so he had disadvantage.
Yeah. He would have hit with the, yeah, no, you missed with disadvantage. So you good you did that. Okay, anyways, moving on to Peller.
Pillar. All
Did he
right.
ask-
I'm going
Not-
to. I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Grease here. So all 3 of them have to make a dex save, and well, frankly, so do I.
Is that just instant or at the start of the turn?
Immediately, as soon as it appears.
Dex save?
Yep.
What's the DC on that?
That's going to be a 15.
And what happens when they fail?
They will fall prone. I fall prone.
These 2 fall prone. Okay.
Okay, I
You are beat booping.
You're rope waiting.
I stand
There you go.
using half my movement.
Okay.
And I will go. You know what? A lot of these guys are pretty fine, so I'm gonna go. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just gonna go like right here.
Right there?
Not even. I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. We're gonna go right here.
Okay, so let me just make sure.
How big is the area of effect from Cloud of Daggers?
Where is that Cloud of Daggers? Or oh, it wasn't cast.
Yeah, I'm just asking. I don't know how big it is.
Okay, Peller, you.
So the one on the 5th one on the bottom already used his reaction, so he can't, right?
Yes, no, yep. That one's not attack. That one doesn't have it. But one of them
5 feet on each
is
side.
going. You're going to take 3 damage from one, and from the other one, does a 14 hit you?
14 does not hit me.
Okay, so that one misses, and then this one is just a straight, and that's a 17.
17 will hit me.
Okay, and so that's 6 plus 2, then 1 plus 2, 3, 3 and 8, 11 damage total for the whole turn.
Okay. Cloud of Daggers is the same size as my Grease.
Okay.
You have to pick a point in between the squares, and then it does that.
Okay.
It's like, yeah.
Anything else you do in Peller?
So I move over here. I use my action for Grease. I'm going to use my bonus action to command Shorson. Nobody is immediately next to that. I'm actually going to send Shorson up. Here.
Like up where, sorry?
Shorson was here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move Shorson there.
Okay.
And Shorson will attack this one.
As Shorson goes past the other one, does a 13 plus, 17 hit him.
I believe, yeah.
Okay. Shorson will take 7 damage.
Okay. And I'm going to attack. I have advantage because he's prone. For 17.
17. Yes, that will hit. Which one are you hitting?
This guy.
Oh, with Shorsen. Okay, yep.
Yep, and that's going to be 8 damage.
8 damage, okay.
And that's going to be everything.
Everything. Cool. And it's the goblins' turns. Cool.
Bring it on, you punk
Do they
bitch.
need to make another save starting their turns in the... Or how does that work?
A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must do so. So, no.
Okay.
But they are prone to start.
Yep.
If they were prone.
Yep, this guy was prone, so he's going to run over, and he's not prone anymore. And he is going to attack you for a 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. And he's going to do 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Yep. Then this guy is going to do... that's going to hit as well.
Can I impose disadvantage with Shorsen?
Yes. Two 17s back to back. I'm sorry, mate.
Oh, man.
But hey, only 1, so 3 damage. And then he's going to move over here as well. Then this guy is going to stand up. And he's going to exit the grease. And he's going to attack Shorsen for a 17 as well. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm rolling 17s and I'm getting 13s and adding the 4. Does 17 hit, Shorsen?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And that is 7 damage.
7 more damage.
7 more damage. This guy is going to run. Yask is on the ground by now, so he's going to run down here. And he is going to swing at Yask for another 21 to hit. Jesus Christ.
That does hit.
This dice is awesome. And that's going to be 7 damage to you, sir.
Okay.
Huge dice.
Then it was this one is going to stand up and he's going to attack Shorsen with a 3. Oh fuck. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that one misses, and then the last one here is going to attack Zag for a 11, which is not going to hit.
Miss.
Cool, and that ends their turn. Yes.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Fuck, I'm in not a great situation.
Not entirely.
Ah, shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna bonus action disengage from this guy. Then I'm gonna run up right under Zag, and I'm just gonna swing my rapier at the one next to me.
Okay.
So that is... yes. That's a crit fail.
That is a crit fail.
Oh no.
Okay. Roll me another d20.
14.
14. Zag, what's your DC?
What's your
Or
AC?
AC, sorry.
My AC.
Yep. Your armor class.
What's your armor class?
14.
Oh no.
Roll some damage.
Do I get sneak attack?
I don't think you have to use sneak attack.
Okay, I choose not to use sneak attack.
That's probably a good idea.
So Josh, if I roll a 1 next to you on my attack roll, I then roll again to see if I hit you.
Oh.
I am hitting you.
Roll some damage. Let's go. Woo! Damage.
That's
Yes!
max damage. That's 12.
You take 12 damage, Zag.
God damn it!
Yes, you run up after kind of like just settling yourself, and you run up and you go to stab. You go to stab
try
the
and
goblin,
slide in all
but you kind
cool.
of like trip over yourself because you're not used to having these tiny little feet. So you trip over yourself and you just stab fucking Zag right in the chest, and he just kind of like, what the fuck? And,
How much health do you have?
8.
That's
and
more than I thought.
moving on.
I've always gotten hit every single turn.
What
Even
else?
on mine.
What? What else do you want to do there, Yask? Or do you have anything?
cry, and in my turn.
Okay, cool. Zag, moving on to you.
All right. I summon Cloud of Daggers.
Okay. So how that works is you pick a point, and then the 4 squares surrounding that point are all affected, and then it does damage on the enemy's turn, like when they start in that. It's actually a really good spell. You're just not going to deal damage immediately until their turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it right here.
Where?
Yeah.
Sorry, do that again.
It's in a pink outline.
Oh, okay, it's the pink outline. Okay, so off of that point. Cool, so those two are in an army of daggers. Do you have anything else for your bonus action? What do you want to do?
Bonus action. I will telekinetic this guy right here.
Right, cool.
Knock him to the fucking ground.
Fuck, if there's one thing that they're doing bad, it's that. Okay, that guy falls prone. Do.
Dexterous, not strong.
All right, and moving, or is that all you're gonna do, Zach?
That'll be it. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to Peller.
Okay. I will. Let's see. 5, 10. I could probably do that. It's gonna be gross. I'm not actually gonna like move him, but I'm just checking. So if I go here, then here. Okay, so if I were to breath weapon out in this direction, it would go 1 square, then another one, but expand out both ways.
Yeah, let me just.
And then it would go another one and expand out both ways.
Yeah,
So could I
would...
hit all 4 of them from here?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you'd hit all 4. Yep.
Okay.
Jeez.
And I would. Actually, I'd only hit the enemies too.
You wouldn't hit Shorsen, yeah. You just because of D&D logic. Even though it's a cone, it's fucking squares for some reason. That's like my least favorite part about fucking combat is how that cone works. I just fucking hate it. I can't stand it.
You can always change it as DM.
I'm debating on it, just like try it to see how much it breaks the game. But we'll see.
So all 4 need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Let's be fair, all 4 will probably pass.
What's the AC on or DC on
that? Let's find out what they roll first. Or actually, no, it's fine. It's for your own sake. 13.
Yeah. 13. That one barely passes. Okay, so that one's good. That one fails. How much is how much? Or actually, we'll go through. I'll just mark them real quick. That one fails. That one passes. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Raw, and that guy. 13, you said?
Yeah.
Barely fucking fails. Okay.
Okay, so the red ones failed?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so the red ones will take full damage, and the other ones will take half.
Roll some damage. That's very unfortunate. So these guys take 3 damage.
Does it say? It doesn't say if it's running up or down, so that's
4. This guy takes 1. This guy takes 1. And this guy takes 3.
That kind of sucked ass. Alright, I'm going to have Shorsen go 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Has Zag? Does Zag have access to level 3 spells, or is that not till next level?
Not
That's
yet.
at level 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shorsen is not going to be hit, and that's a D12. My bad. And does a 15 hit him?
A 15 does hit.
That's it. Okay. Shorsen is going to take 12 damage, or not 12. Sorry, 8. Sorry, my bad. I did 8. I did 6 times 2, not 6 plus 2. 8 damage as he is running away from those ones.
Okay. He's going to try to shove this guy.
Okay. So make an athletics. He rolled a 17. He does not get shoved.
Okay, and then how much was that? That was, let's pull the ruler up.
That was his.
That was-
So he's got 10 left.
Right there. That would be my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or wait, did he just move back? Sorry.
He
was here and then he went here. Okay, is that like he was here?
Yeah.
And he just went here?
Yeah.
Okay. No, never mind. Okay. Cool. And moving on to them. Cool. So these two guys got to make what kind of save, Zag?
I don't think they make saves.
Do they? Oh, they just take damage, right? Or
No.
It's 4d4.
Yeah, 44.
is it just I feel like what's the
Yeah.
spell?
Actually, it's going to be 64.
What's the spell?
A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters a spelling area for the first time on their turn starts in this turn.
Or starts there.
Okay.
Is it 64? This is a second level spell.
It is, yeah. Because,
what's
oh,
the-
is it a second level spell? Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. No, okay, yeah. My bad.
Okay.
4d4.
Okay. Roll your 44.
I need to read more than just, like, the first half. I mean, 44 is still really good.
Zag,
7.
that's 1d4.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
So
wait.
no modifier, just,
Yeah, just
4d4.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, so the first one's a 3.
Okay, so 8.
Okay, you rolled that one.
8.
8.
Because there's no
yes.
modifier. 8, so that one... Jesus Christ. And... Okay, cool. They are both
Did the
still
first guy
up.
died right away? Why don't these guys die?
That guy rolls
he
really
not-
low on health.
Does he not get to hit them separately?
That's up to the DM if he chooses if it's the same for all of them.
They only get hit on their turn.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say no. Just, yeah. Okay, anyways, so after those guys do that, this guy is going to attack Shortsen for a miss. This guy is going to run up and attack Shortsen for a 22.
Yep.
Yep. And that's going to be
Roll low.
4 damage.
No, thank you.
This guy is going to run up and attack Peller for a miss. And this guy's going to run up and attack Zag for another miss.
Oh my god, you have no idea how important it is that these things are missing.
This guy's going to stand up and attack Yask and miss. Fucking, I'm going back to that other.
Okay.
Fucking Jesus. And then this guy's going to run up and fuck. They all miss. And they end their turn.
You love to see it.
Yask! With Zag on deck.
I am not going to move. I'm not going to disengage.
Okay.
But I am going to use, as a bonus action, I'm going to use help on this one up here.
Okay.
So,
You're gonna use the help action on it?
well, bonus action because I'm a mastermind rogue and I can use it within 30 feet away. Yeah, I'm going to use help on it. So the next attack against it is when the next ally attacks it, they get advantage. And
Okay. Oh,
I
yeah,
am
that's,
just gonna.
that's the different. That's not just the standard help. That's your feet or whatever, right? That's one of your
Yeah,
feats?
it's part of my subclass.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just reading the help act. I had to reread the help action because I'm like, that's not how that works. But then I remembered we already talked about that. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Just fucking to keep it consistent, even though I was using it and not how it worked earlier, I'm still just gonna fucking like spit all the way over at him.
All right. Cool. Perfect.
All right, and I'm gonna attack this one right in front of me.
Roll the hit.
If I roll a 20 and kill Zag, I'm going to fucking Not a 20. 7.
That will miss.
That obviously is. Yep. So that's my turn.
All right, Zag.
All right, I'm gonna attack this one
Will
with
hit.
my dagger.
Doesn't your Eldritch Blast do more damage?
Yeah, but it's close range, so he'd have disadvantage. You could also use Booming Blade. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, or you could attack like this one.
Yeah, use your Booming Blade, which lets you attack with your dagger. It just does more damage.
You could attack the one I used help on. You'd have advantage on your attack.
Yeah, you could attack this one with Eldritch Blast and have attack or advantage.
Huh.
Or you could Booming Blade one of the guys next to you for more damage.
Yeah. So it's up to you. You don't just have to hit him with a dagger when there's someone next to you. Is the point?
Okay. But I haven't tried Booming Blade yet, so I'm gonna try Booming Blade on this guy right here.
Roll the hit.
Honestly, Booming Blade's gonna give us some good control.
If it hits, our rolls have not been great.
Well,
I don't think that's it.
That's gonna miss.
Fuck
Shit.
this game. Fuck this game, dude. This
But it's
game
okay.
sucks.
We're all missing.
D&D sucks.
Everyone is missing right now. It is going pretty terribly. Do you do anything else, Zag? Your bonus action?
But obviously telekinetic on this guy.
Okay. Okay. Fuck.
It was action fucking shove.
I would shove him. I would not push him to the ground.
Shove him.
Okay. He rolled a nat 1, so he goes back double the distance. So he's in the blades, and he takes another 4d4.
Roll 44.
Roll 44.
That's fucking sick.
No, it's not.
10.
10. That guy is obliterated once he enters the
Just
blade.
getting pushed into
He
like
is
a fucking
shredded
grinder.
apart as he enters this wall of blades. Fuck, that was actually awesome. I'm not even mad about that. That was fucking cool. Okay, moving on to Peller.
Okay, I'm going to disengage, and I will go here, and I'm going to jump for my strength, for my strength score, which is I can only jump over 1 square.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here, and I'll make my dex save.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I stay up.
Yeah, you succeed that.
And that's gonna be me. That's what I do. Shorson is kind of chilling out there. You know what? He's gonna stand his ground. I'm not gonna command him to do anything. Do I have any extra special bonus actions that I can do? You know what? Actually, no. He's gonna take the disengage action himself, and he's gonna move up to right here. No. He's gonna move right here. No. No, yeah, the first one was good. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. So moving on to the goblins. These guys all see the grease split that you have made their Peller, and they don't want to re-enter, so they sheath their scimitars and they pull out some crossbows.
Okay.
Or short bows, sorry.
But that's their action. Because they get 1 free use of using an object to sheath, and then it takes an action to do it again to unsheath.
No, it doesn't.
Damn.
What?
Miss. Hits. And misses. Okay.
DM said nuh-uh.
And that's 4 damage. 4 piercing damage.
I'm salty.
I think the DM just doesn't like how I call it. I bully his characters all the time. I'm gonna be honest.
This combat is our fault.
Okay, that's those 3. So then moving on to these 2 down here. One is going to attack Zag. I'm assuming you're going to pose disadvantage on that.
On Zag, yes, because he's low in health.
Yep. And that's going to be a plus 15 with disadvantage.
That does hit.
Okay. Zag is going to take... Oh, only one. Okay, so 3 total. Then the other one is going to attack Yask.
Wait, I'm gonna take what damage?
3 damage.
3 damage.
3 damage.
What the fuck?
That's going to be a crit miss. Fuck me. God damn it. And rolls again. And he hits his fucking... God!
Yes!
And he's gonna fucking die.
He kills his friend.
God fucking damn it.
Why don't you create some villains that are probably more competent than us, DM?
Do you want... You better shut the fuck up right now. You are not in a position to be talking at all, okay? Anyways, that ends their turn. Yask, moving on to you.
Okay, fuck, I don't have sneak attack in any situation here.
No.
I'll just swing my rapier.
Okay, you'll get advantage. I'll say that guy's so distraught from killing his friend that he's not paying attention in any way whatsoever. Crit fish! The crit fish! The crit fish worked! Roll double the dice.
So here we go.
Dude, a crit sneak attack? Wait, but wasn't that a sneak attack?
Well, no, because an ally's not next to it, right?
Oh, no. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but you had advantage, didn't you?
Does advantage guarantee me sneak attack?
You always have sneak attack when you have advantage, unless there's an ally next to you, so that you don't need advantage.
Can I just say this anyways?
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking matter. He's dead.
Well, I want to roll my dice and see what I got.
Roll your dice, see if you obliterate him.
So what is that? 6d6?
It's whatever your sneak attack is, but doubled.
Okay, so 66.
66.
Yeah.
So I did 32 damage.
He is splattered. You shove this rapier through him, and somehow he just splits in half, guts flying everywhere. He's beyond fucked.
Wonderful. I am now going to bonus action help on this one. I spit at him.
Okay.
Yo.
And moving on to Zag.
Finally, some ranged battle. I Eldritch Blast this little man right here.
Okay.
You have advantage. Roll
You
twice.
have advantage.
Just setting up numbers and all this stuff. Okay. 19.
Crit fish.
Roll one more time.
18.
Okay, you still
So
hit.
19.
Roll your damage. D10
So it's 1d10 plus
plus
3
your
now.
charisma.
I know. Just here we go. 8.
8. That one's fucked. He's dead.
All right. So I will.
He'll shove one.
Yeah. I'll let's see. I'll move here. Wait, no. I'll move right here, and I will telekinetic this guy.
Okay. And
You'd have to roll a 1 to go into the oil slick.
he passes that one actually. With a 16.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
All right, guess that's it.
Cool.
That's the first one they've fucking
That is
passed.
the first one they've passed. All right, and moving on to Peller.
Okay. So can I use my free use of use an object to just toss something like
Yep.
here, just anything? Okay. So I do that, and then I am going to use catapult on that object and launch it up in this direction. So the first guy here, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. That's a 15.
He passes,
Okay.
but because he passes, the guy behind him has to make one.
Yep. And that's a fail. All right.
All right.
Roll some damage.
And that was how much? This much.
It's a lot if I remember.
It's gonna take 10 bludgeoning damage.
So you you look around and you turn around and you find a bottle and you just toss it up in the air and then you cast catapult on it and it soars through the air as one of the goblins kind of ducks out of the way of it. But as he turns around and he looks at his buddy just has this bottle that's gone through his throat, in his mouth, and come out the back of his head as he just falls down to the ground.
Yay. That was me doing the thing. Next, I'm going to have Shorson come up this way. That way, Yas can come up and get sneak attack later, and it's going to attack it.
Roll the hit.
14.
That misses.
Damn.
Is there AC 15?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right.
I believe it's Gobbo's turn.
It is Gobbo's turn. Gobbo
I
is
fall
gonna...
down. I fall.
Oh. Gobbo is gonna take a slash at Shorson. That misses. Never mind. Gobbo ends his turn. Yes.
Okay, I can use hide as a bonus action, right?
Think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use hide.
Okay.
So that's
a
stealth.
stealth check.
Yeah, contested by his passive perception.
11? Is the DM allowed to tell me?
He's allowed to tell you if you try to make an attack. He'll be like, "Oh, you have advantage because he didn't see you," or "You don't have advantage because he did see you."
All right.
Okay, well I'm gonna run up and attack anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I have advantage?
Unfortunately.
9, 8.
Doesn't matter. You miss both times. You just swing at him and you miss. He's not really paying attention. And you end your turn there.
Yeah.
Zag.
I Eldritch Blast over this goblin right here.
Okay, so you gotta like lean over to the side and you Eldritch Blast at him from behind, buddy. From
Josh, did you draw that picture of Zag?
No, that's one I found. I haven't put his on yet.
Gotcha.
18.
Yes.
18 will hit. Yep. Roll your damage.
8.
God, please tell me he's fucking dead.
You watch as Yask runs up and takes a slash at this guy, just missing, and just out of pure rage of all these fucking goblins and dealing with all these gray-skinned fucks, energy just comes out deep from within you, and you force it past Yask, and you just hit it right in the chest as it's blasted back and knocks over a few garbage cans as it falls dead. And with no imminent threat, we are out of initiative.
I'm just laying in my grease.
In the grease.
I'm going to walk over to
right next to Spinny Blades too.
I walk over to Pelor.
you make a dex save the second you enter that.
I can't turn it off. It goes away in like 30 something seconds from now.
What? 23?
Alright, yeah,
you stay up. You stay up.
I try to help Pelor up to his feet.
Okay, I like stand up. I'm like, oh my god, this. I mean, I guess it helps, but dude, this stuff gets everywhere. So I'm not doing so hot, and I can see Shorson is like barely staying together. How are you doing?
Poorly.
I go to loot through goblin mush.
the goblin mush. Like,
With the tavern on?
I tried to use my breath attack, but I like coughed at the same time, so it didn't do anything.
Would the innkeeper have gave us keys to our rooms?
Yeah, you have keys to your rooms. You just don't have any keys to the building.
Are there any windows?
There are a few windows on the second floor. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, before you do that, which one are you searching, and roll an investigation?
Can I make a perception check to see if I see my shoes?
Yes.
Yeah, suddenly
yes.
they just fall.
No, they're still up there right now. Only about a minute's passed. They're still up there.
7.
7. You kind of like rummage through the guts and whatnot, and you manage to find 3 silver.
9.
9. You can't really see them through the dark of the night. You can't make them out.
Anyway,
Can anybody else roll?
Here, let me do a perception. I can actually see in the dark.
I got a 17. Oh, sorry. That should have been a 15 on my part.
Okay. Well, the two of you, as you look up, you kind of see like what looks like a very small blip falling towards you.
I got it. I go to catch.
Go down here and make. You stand there for about 20 seconds.
See it.
You just stare up and you just watch this get bigger and bigger as it comes next to you, and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
By the way, just mechanically, it works the same, so I never pointed it out. But I will say, the Cloud of Daggers is technically only this big, but like mechanically it was the same.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fine.
11 dex save.
11.
Make it.
Roll 2d10 damage. See if he gets knocked out by the falling shoes.
Don't do that.
Oh my god.
I have 5 health.
I rolled a d6 for each shoe. 2 6s.
Is Zag knocked unconscious?
You take 12 damage as these shoes, you look up and you kind of like blink as they're about to hit you, and they both just like smack you in the face as you fall down unconscious on the concrete.
How long did he spend like waiting for it to fall?
20 seconds.
20 seconds
20
just
seconds.
staring up at it, watching them
Well,
come down.
I'm gonna cast Mending on Shorson 3 times.
Okay.
He gets 22 health back, baby. He had 1 health, by the way.
Oh shit. So, Zag is unconscious. Yask and Peller are doing alright, I guess. Shorson's feeling a lot better. And,
I want to do a medicine check to try and pick Zag up.
While he does that, I do this again. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. First one was a 3. Or it was a 6.
Are you doing a medicine check on him?
4.
Oh, damn. I can heal him. I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Roll your d4 or whatever it is. d4 plus 4 or something like that. 2d4?
Yep.
Or d4, yeah.
Here we go. I roll a d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. You're up with 11 health.
Oh. Fuck!
The shoes are just kind of laying next to you.
God. These are heavy.
They just fell like so fucking
hell?
far. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it said like has to be 50 seconds. They were really high
They
up.
were really fucking up there.
All right. I stand up. I dust myself off. Thank you for that. My goblin voice is gone because I'm kind of fed up right now.
Fair enough.
All right.
All
I
right.
turn to the rest of the goblin, like the corpses and all that stuff, and I yell. I do a mighty scream to the rest of the like portion of the neighborhood that we're in, of the area that we're in. And I scream, Destamdador! Your goblin menace has been vanquished!
50 more goblins. Fucking. Hey.
As you do that, you look up and you kind of look out over the stars and you start to hear kind of like more pitter pattering coming towards you.
Get inside.
Get inside. Get inside.
It's closed.
Grab one of those goblin corpses and throw it through the window.
Don't get in. Wait, you know what? We can lock our rooms. We're fine. Well, one of us will just have to bring Kazuki with us.
Grab the most intact corpse you can find.
Okay, well, it's definitely not fucking this one.
Grab the one you're next to this guy. This guy only got stabbed in the stomach.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Which one is it? This one or is it this one?
It's a building over here. You guys are in the alleyway behind it.
Yeah. So yeah, we grabbed this guy who was just like stabbed once. And
you log his corpse over as you start to hear this pitter pattering on the roof adjacent to you, and you just you kind of run over and you throw him through the window. You just throw him through the window with a crash, and there's glass going everywhere as the corpse kind of fumbles down through into the entranceway of the tavern. You hobble through, avoiding glass and whatnot. You hobble through and you turn around, and there actually is there's a large table there, which instinctively you just kind of you bend up and you put up against the window and lock it out. Appears to be safe. You do hear kind of what's going on out there from behind you.
I have a question.
Yes.
What kind of armor is the goblin that we just threw the window? What kind of armor does he wear? Leather, just normal leather. Okay.
I'm gonna grab Kazuki and fucking drag her up the stairs and run to the room.
Yeah. So what is it? Me and Zag holding the thing. Yes. You know, I'm gonna leave Shorson here to hold the thing.
Okay.
And I guess we go up to go up to our rooms and just go fucking haywire. So lock our rooms.
You run up to your rooms after re-entering the building. You enter your rooms, you lock the doors, and you just try to be quiet. And you just enjoy the peacefulness of the night as you can kind of hear more sounds coming from the alleyways, but you choose to ignore it. As you sit in the dark of your rooms and you just kind of enjoy the night, you slowly begin to fall asleep. And you enjoy what is the night, the darkness, the comfort of being in a bed for the first time in quite some time. And you just enjoy these feelings as they run through your mind, and you achieve your long rest. And yes.
So I'm assuming you're going to end the session?
What's your question?
Okay, so I want to know, if we end the session, can I just spend shop just real quick? I don't even care if we do it up. Or do you want me to wait until next session?
Can you what?
If I can just spend gold on something from a shop, or if you want me to wait until next session.
We'll do that next. We'll do that properly next session. If anything you want to do, we'll do it properly. Yeah, so as you guys kind of wake up, as the sun begins to peer through, the sound of rummaging through trash cans and whatnot in the alleyway is gone, and the sun shining through your windows. That's where we're going to end for the day.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Stuff. I guess I'll wait until you end the stream.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess you guys learned from last time, eh? Fucking bickering for 15 minutes while I still stream. As I tried to find a place to end it, but you didn't fucking shut up about it. I don't remember what the fuck you were talking about. It's just something stupid.
We were mocking you and saying I am the Josh Man.
Oh yeah, no, that was just then. Okay, anyways, but that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time, I have been the Jazz Man. Peace.